So what we understand is that we really be giving the thought for the when this brand, when this life, we're giving the thought that we can make choices, but those choices are already made. Like a mathematical equation, you already know what you're going to choose before you do it.
Rocket, we know buying and selling a home is a lot. Rocket has a way to help with that. When you sell with Rocket Homes, you can get up to $7,000 back after closing. Plus, you can buy with Rocket Homes and finance with Rocket Mortgage to get up to $10,000 cash toward closing from Rocket Mortgage. We know, it's a pretty big deal, and one you can get only with Rocket. Visit onlywithrocket.com to get started.
For purchase transactions only, must operate between 331 and 831. Call 8337 Rocket for conditions and restrictions. Equal housing lender license in all 50 states and MLSConsumerRights.org number 3030.
3, 2, 1, game begin.
It's been a while, fuck a smile, 1969 UPK style. 10 months in the room, now I'm back in my uniform. Pleading with the school, just a check, seeking room and warm. And it moves, chilling with the Legion of Doom. I was married to this bitch, had me even jumping through. Now I cut a cartoon like a GT, guerrilla warfare, bloodshed, lunch, terror, terrier. Better yet, I'll control the flying sauce, so we ain't offering twice flesh. All the little talk to check the resurrection rocket. Lost in the sauce, son. He ain't worth the energy, much less the cost, son. Prepare to start to put his head on the charger, nigga. We build better, that ain't never gonna falter. Trying to bust the patches, but gravity, now they factory, your house shot. The only nigga worthy of the taxes, while my neighbors who playing it, the laborers get a minute, but the outcome, 4012, trying to serve that. Now I make it city, cause the general sent me. Considering a gift, it's been a half a century. 400 years is still a penitentiary for every guard that's life. Ain't it bar for life? Coat, white t-shirt, blue jeans and Nikes. Nowadays you gotta whiskey and jeans to get rights. Not to mention all the pussy they poppin' to get blessed. This is doomsday, Christ ain't interested in your past. See, that's like the order, I'm coming to kick your ass. Now you wanna run it back, big mouth, really blast. With a blast with that history, I do the two ways for me. You can call it destiny, but really he request to me. Kick against the picture, better turn down and turn up. The heavens all about to burn up. I'm talking about two in the field, but only one is gonna turn up. All you wanted was a macho, the other ones keep you fucking talking six ways for Sunday. The body's gonna erupt in the midst of this commercial. Party interruption, shit about you on reverse surf code. I know the dumpster, we gotta try to flush it. We gotta know the lunch it. That's the reason we serve spontaneous combustion. Reverse engineering, what you're hearing is a blueprint. That's why you get caught up in motion. I rebuke it, trunking up the nuisance. We're not producing issues. Woman, now I'm out, now the strong man is losing. All out of gas, you the swinging the flag. But it's a coward, it's a hard burden for that ass. We got a classic connection. Odd bars from the past, and like it ever last, punch it back, son. Just do the math. Your reporters on the other side, warriors got a class. Killing the upper class, turning sinners from swindlers into triggers. When it comes to this fate, we the defenders, we the greatest to exist. Same time I ain't shit. Reverse psychology, I'm logically taking risks. I'm making hits, I'm a UPK hit, man. Leaning like a geek, standing poverty, I'm rich, man. Mobbing through the rich, man. Ballin' like a fish, man. White knuckle gripping, I'm holding some bigger motors. What's the you notice? There's no ulterior motives. Fully focused, really loaded, fully loaded, fire up. Eating regular, the host, the locust. If I were the bonus, not a head of state, is there a better stay fucking with Moses? The people that were chosen, our composition, they broken. We was hoping for a miracle, we laid the boots open. Now we posting, no emotion, they be posted. So we told them forward, every grid they posing. IT, I'm writing code, I'm moving, they be roasting, I'm reloading. It's a lost of paradise for me, but now my man Golden Melons open and large, like an ocean. Now it's overflowing, flooding with your spinning on brothers, they're brothers. But we the real Jews, they the copyright infringements. We the real niggas, they the copyright infringements. We the real wetbacks, they copyright infringements. Real savages, they the copyright infringements. Real criminals, they copyright infringements. Real West Indians, they copyright infringements. For real Puerto Ricans, they the copyright infringements. Real niggas. Killers with crack with a swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed it up for parole because of the COVID. It feel like the hoes in this world that don't go together. Nowhere is golden and ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settled. Yeah, need a props. So I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop and ass need a props. You know, like we all come together. Cause you know what I'm saying? They say God so loved the world. God so loved the world and know boy, your ass need to stop and ass need a props. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe. You gotta stand up and serve my God. We'll pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, y'all pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop and ass shit. Or I'm gonna step up silent for show for the fake niggas. Stay silent, I got it. Let's go, let's go. I ain't taking no loss. Ain't no talking, but we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just play with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell them we can't keep it slave. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got you, baby mother on high. Baby pass through the fire. Ask you the prophets. That baby soul belong to the Lord. I dare you abort it. Never will fail you, bitch, I can afford it. I repent, Lord, you bring me my water. Push the leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop, their ass need the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christian. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years. Right. But that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist to lie. The money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop and ass shit. Give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe. Nigga, gotta stand up and serve my God. We'll pray on our knees, nigga. We'll pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We'll pray on our knees, nigga.
Crib with the boy outside, I get it on outside. From the dust to the dawn outside. So when the one outside, don't catch a breath when they drawn outside. Cause it's a war outside, my sword drawn outside. This ass color, you better be all outside. Cause it's a war outside, I get it on outside. You in the crib with the boy outside, I get it on outside. Listen, definitely
Yeah, about you know, about the third. Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's going on, Adawan?
You got it. Yeah, I'm about to get stuck. Trying to find this other article I got. It was another police shooting. Yeah. I seen it earlier this morning. Now I can't find it.
And we talk super heavy, nigga, that's the surprise. With all scripture, street talk, working, captain and God, nigga, we blazing, ripping whack with all facts, doing the knowledge to the max. So we cracking the pavement. UPK, got a one West Harlem, nigga. You spring forward and they falling like it's autumn, nigga. Talking to all them niggas born in the mud. And when the building is your core, and plug, and that's real. Why get the cat tied? War, they not of our kind. I got the water in his hand, was kind, not the one kind. Without a kind in my mind, I'm finna stop and recline. Anybody they come against us, they should probably resign. Cause it's a war going on outside, no man is safe from. I hear these niggas throwing shots, but can they take some? Christ says, sell out your garments to get a sword now. I'ma go and sell out these photos to get a fall now. Gang shooting started the war, but I'm an ending. Cause the spiritual war could turn corner any minute. I remember riding back in the days, window was tinted. With Salaki, I'm done with they call me shit, I repented. And they prove the proof every time I'm about to go win it. You ain't know this shit, I live for this truth and I'ma defend it. And I get my second witness as soon as niggas get winded. It's a war going on outside. War going on outside. You with the crib with the ball outside. I get it on outside. From the dust to the dawn outside. So when the war outside, catch your breath when they drawn outside. It's a war outside.
Another unarmed brother last shot. Yeah. I'm trying to find the link. I seen it earlier. I think this is right here.
See me all suited up in my fallout gear. 762, flip your fucking car out here. Don't burn up and celebrate your jar out here.
No, this ain't it. Dang.
Scared, get a motherfucking pit. Get a
I'm gonna bring this one up,
you a motherfucking bitch. I give you in the first, what I give you in a clip. 32 rounds
I'm gonna just take it to your phone.
A lot of
The article instead of putting it in
what's the purpose?
normal format I do. I'm just gonna take it. You let me know when you get it.
black hearses.
I gotta go back and try to find that other one.
With the leave us at your mercy. Don't want that accountable, ready for that bullshit. Kinda like a matador, get this kind of focus. You won't need some Adderall, something just to lock you in behind a matted wall. They say I got some screws loose, and that's true too. Don't let me let them move through like it's a boom boom. It's like I transformed the booth to a boom room. Come up with a strategy, maximizing your calories. Courage and King David battling like a Maccabee. Find out who you think that nigga wants to him casually. Then proceed to bar his life away rapidly. Take a knee for your majesty, take it to hate it savagely. I tried leaving rap alone, but I guess that this happened. Keep you grounded like gravity. In the field, but it's damage. Horror, I see calamity. Scar you up for my family. Mumble rappers be mad at me. Fuck them up in they faculty. They words sweet, sit in they mouth and causing cavity. Yeah, it's so cool. I'm telling you something's working. Going outside, you in the crib with the ball outside. I get it on outside. From the dust to the dawn outside. So when I'm going outside, catch your breath when they drawing outside. Cause it's a war outside. My sports on outside.
Yeah, I got it.
I just took you to
Get it on outside. You in the crib with the
it's
ball
another
outside.
one
I
I'm
get
looking
it on
for.
outside.
I know my brother got pot, and I could not find.
You understand? You done found a new breed of Hebrews that stand and walk with the Lord's statutes and commandments of the Most High. And we don't care who we got to come up against. You ain't standing before this truth. You understand? We done took them all on and gonna continue to take them all on.
Surrounded by Edomites, lost a lot of truth to this tree of life. Open up a book just to see them right. Reminiscing on my ancestors, on those ships who had to plead for life. Took us to a place where ain't never safe there. Poisoning our food to put our children up in daycare. Fresh out of slavery, still thinking that they care. Guns in the community, children can't play there. Brothers still brainwashed, we died for that same cause. Took away our history, believing that we ain't lost. Brother on the Israelite, sin is like kryptonite. Brothers won't pray, no, they rob a lick of shit tonight. Praises to the Most High. I ain't like most guys. Eyes on the future, but I learned from a boat ride. Try my country and inherited on both sides. Background Jamaica mistreated and I know why. I'm an Israelite, die for the Israelites.
Which one you get, about the boys?
Israelites, cry for the Israelites.
FedEx driver.
Going through it cause we Israelites. One Yashua Allah to all my
It
Israelites.
ain't on her, it's just the FedEx driver.
Israelites, blood of the Israelites, cry for the Israelites. Going through it cause we Israelites. One Yashua Allah to all my Israelites.
From Yasha Allah, sons of the power, rise from the ghetto when Satan want us devoured. The seal of the Lord ain't found in church towers. Never dying on my knees like no coward. Wanna be an Israelite, you gon' need more than fringes. You gon' need to show you gon' prove and get in them scriptures.
Hey, what's old girl name? The police
I'm
the
a
good.
victim.
Queen Thunder.
Yeah, they got another one. The cop had its, I don't know what it said yet. The cop had intimate relationship with Dane when the hell he was born.
That's why I die for them brothers I'm facing east with. I'm an Israelite.
Crazy Thunder turned that ass in though, yeah. Oh man. I remember when I heard this, I did not think that was true. I did not think that was for real when I heard about that.
Yeah.
I said, hey, this can't be true. This is not be true.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm gonna send it again. I got it where I sent it to you on here.
While they play the sidelines, comfortable on benches. Catch me on the front lines, putting work in trenches. Making sure I'm election, preparing for Armageddon. Mastering this profession of prophesying these lessons, protecting our adolescents and answering all their questions. expression, teaching the love their reflection. No matter what the complexion, we got a common connection. A part of God's hand selection, a shot at the resurrection, through us achieving perfection. But to give life takes sacrifice. Battle demons every fight, short days and long nights. Less sleep and more fights, more wisdom, more strife. Telling everybody that they
ain't popping up.
Right. I'm an Israelite, blood of an Israelite. I ride for my Israelites and die for my Israelites. We owe a debt, cause Christ paid the price. So who ready to give their life, the life of an Israelite?
I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause
So
we
you got the one,
Israelites.
but not the
One Yahshua Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we Israelites. One Yahshua Allah to all my Israelites.
Man, brother got killed last night, kid. Brother got killed last night.
Who did?
This brother.
Say?
Yep. Outside the bar.
Oh, man.
Wearing the car suit.
Yeah. Hey, look, I just wanna blow.
Yep.
So my niggas stand
I was right there.
We about to
Oh.
get it out. Nigga, I just wanna blow.
A little,
Get them 20s what they call. I've been playing
yeah.
my enemies.
One I told you about the little Italian joint. Italian Benjamite.
Give me what I'm doing.
She called me yesterday. So she wanted to see me, so I went and met her in the city. I'm like, I didn't know where to take her. I'm like, well, meet me at the bar, Concert. Yeah, her cousin with her. We went up in the bar, we was chilling and shit, reminiscing and talking shit. We got like 40 minutes. And she was like, she ready to roll on back to Winsville. I'm like, alright. So I'm walking her out. I know everybody over there, but one brother was like, man, give me $5 so I can get some gas. I'm like, man, you got money, man. You don't need no motherfucking $5, man. Quit fucking with me. He was fucking with me at the neighborhood reunion. And I see this nigga outside the bar fucking with me again. Give me $5, all that shit. And the chick was leaning up against the car. She said barbecue outside the bar on Vanderbilt. She like, you got the money. I know you got some money. She seen me in my work truck. Yeah. She like, I know you got some money. Yeah, you got some money, nigga. I'm like, I ain't got no money. I'm walking them to the car. So she parked at the alley. So her cousin get in the car and I get my hug and let her go on and go. I'm in the street. Man, niggas pulled right in front of the bar. They had to have 4 guns. When I started hearing this, I'm hugging her with my back to the bar. When I hear the shot start going, I pushed her in the car and I turned around because the car door's still open. I pushed her in the car. I turned around. There's 2 niggas standing outside the car and there's 2 niggas. I think it's one nigga. I know I see 2 niggas standing up, passenger and behind the passenger, and I think it was a 3rd shooter somewhere like over the hood. And the little dude, they cracked the little dude. The only dude who was out there with a gun, they cracked him. Shot a little drug addict, and they shot an old girl who said I had some money, and they shot the chick that was in the passenger seat of her car. She was leaning up against. And look, they steady bumping. So I pushed her in the car and I turned around and looked. And ain't no running or none of that. So I just fell back in the car on her and pulled his car door up. And as they going by, they shooting up the whole fucking street. Till they got the grand. Shooting the whole time. The bullet went through her back window and knocked the side window out. Both back windows. Nice Cadillac. Brand new motherfucking Cadillac. Knocked 2 windows out of that shit. 1 bullet. So they had to been trying to kill us as they was coming past. They shot up the whole fuck. They stopped in front of that motherfucker, killed dude, shot them up, shot the boy up, and was shooting all the way down the street till they got the green. Then later on the night, they shot up the after hour spot. It's an after hour spot right there on 20th and Grand by the White Tower. Shot that up. Yeah. Come to see me, man. I felt so bad, like, God damn. She coming to see me. Like you said, she.
I mean, you ain't have nothing to do with it.
Nah, fuck no.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's one of the things we play, man. In that type of shit.
Man, cap.
So did anybody else get hit?
Yeah. 4 people. One dude got killed. The dude who they was trying to get, I guess him, he had a gun. He died with his gun. Yep, my chick had her gun on her, but she wasn't swift enough. She thinks she a gangster. She wasn't swift. She'd have passed it to me.
You didn't have nothing to do with that.
I'm just saying. And she didn't have her purse. When I jumped, she couldn't get it anyway because in her Cadillac, when I jumped in, when she pulled up, I was in the bar. She called and said she couldn't pull up, so I went outside and I jumped in the back seat because her cousin was in the passenger seat. And when we pulled over, she had her seat flipped down behind the passenger seat, and she had me put her purse in there. You know, she one of them chicks with them big ass expensive purses and shit. So she had me flip the seat down and put it in there. It's in the trunk. So she couldn't have got it. I had left mine. I'm trying to get to her ass. I'm trying to get her. I left mine.
All right, Shalom Israel. We are the ISUPK. Started out of 1 West 125th Street. Don't give my usual spiel that I give in classes. Here. Right. This is Sharpen the Sword Radio. You understand? I'm the host, Captain K, the Goggle Boy. You understand? I got my main man, Officer Aban Azar, in the building. Hey, Aban, turn that one off and use that one right here and point it on you because they a couple times I think that the noise from that, you know what I'm saying, was interfering. So yeah, use that one right there. Turn it on. We in the building, all right. We back as if we ever left. You know what I'm talking about? Let's see. Okay, we got a couple of. Let me see. We on Clubhouse. If you're on Clubhouse, want to comment, got any questions or whatnot, you come up on the stage, raise your hand. You understand? And let's hear it. We on TikTok. You got your questions. We got a couple of comments. Let me see. We got a whole bunch on TikTok. Good night. TikTok be tuned in. Most High in Christ. Let's see. Let's see what we got on the tick and the top. Let's see. Okay, we got Mr. Luke 11:49. That's his name. Ecclesiasticus 4:24. For by speech wisdom shall be known, and learned by the word of the tongue. Then he posted Ecclesiasticus 34:13. The spirit of those that fear the Lord shall live. All right. Yeah, I absolutely agree with those scriptures. All of them. All right. Let's see. I can't see what that name. We the real Hebrews. That's correct. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Yep. OG School said, blessed are the peacekeepers. It was coming to somebody. They going in on each other. Let's see. Prince Hayat says, stop serving Christ. Stop teaching this New Testament shit. Hold on. Be connected to the living power, y'all. What living power do you speak of, Mr. Prince Hayat? All right. Let's see. And then Prince Hayat said, I believe and trust in one, the word of Hayah, and I know what the laws say. Then he said, what you just said, not it, fam. He was commenting to somebody else. Good night. What? Who is Hayah?
Man.
Well, they always making up some shit like that.
Yes, sir.
Hayah. You believe the word of Hayah. Alright, let's see. They going back and forth in the chat. Yeah. If you want, Mr. Hayat, you can go and you can come on the live. You have something that you want to add or ask. You know what I mean? Let's see. Tyler Loving says, I am a white guy. How do I become a black Israelite? Mr. Tyler Loving, you can't. Stop trying. It's a black thing. You wouldn't understand. Let's see. Yeah, Mr. Prince Hayat, if you want, you can join the link. Go over to Paradigm Shift TV 314 and click that link in the chat, and you can come on up. Or you can catch us on YouTube. Click that link in the chat and come on up, and we'll bring you on the stage and we can talk about it. You hear him? I got the mighty Maisha out of Atlanta in the building. What's cracking, mighty man? What's cracking?
Hey, what's going on out of one? Yeah, how about you, man?
Yeah, about you, man. You got it. You got it. Yeah.
Everything's cool, sir. You know, listen to you cut them up on Clubhouse this morning. That was crazy.
Oh man, dealing with them devils is something. Do you see how see how childish they are? You see how silly they yeah. So soon as they hear somebody that don't love, soon as they, let me rephrase that. Soon as they see someone that they consider to be their slave, say that they don't love them. Oh boy, it's all hell. You see, even the devil had to say it. She said, wait a minute, there's 12 people talking at one time. I can't hear.
Hey, it got so bad they started checking themselves, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they did.
You shut up, don't you just shut up?
Right. Hey, they still in that room arguing. You understand?
Oh, man.
Look, I set the whole room off with this truth. You understand?
Yeah, right.
Look, that one devil, she was climbing up the damn tree, all in the Matrix, trying to go off. You hear me? Like, look at her. Look at her.
That devil, what's his name? Mythology, man, he was just cutting himself left and right.
Man, he retarded.
That shit was so funny. He was like, read it again. He said, this is the creed. Read it again.
Hey, he didn't understand it. He didn't understand it.
You know, them Trinitarians, man, right. You just sit there and cut yourself.
Right, and that's what white Christianity does for them. It includes them when in the Bible it excludes you. You understand? Mm-hmm. They are excluded. Whites, Africans, Chinese, Arab, You understand? Italian, Russian, Ukrainian, all of them, all the other nations of people. If you are not black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, then guess what? This ain't for you.
Right.
You understand? This ain't for you. Enjoy this place while you have time, man. Go and enjoy all of the wine and the cheese that you can. Ain't that what they like? Don't they love wine and cheese? Don't they love cigars and cigarettes and meth? You understand?
They love green bean casserole too. They love that green bean casserole.
Right. Oh my God, green bean casserole, shit with raisins in it. They don't even supposed to have raisins in it. Like, come on, whatever they flakes. You understand? Sisters make real mashed potatoes. You understand? They mash the damn potato.
Right.
But they love flakes. You understand? Go get you some flakes. You understand? And some of that bland barbecue y'all be trying to sell people. You understand? You know, white people think that the sauce is the seasoning. They don't season their meat. They don't put no seasoning on it. They don't do that. They put some sauce on it and say, this is good. Honey, isn't this good? the sauce good, yeah, but the meat gotta be good too. You understand? And don't nobody know how to cook like a black, Hispanic, or Native Indian. To my other nations of people, I'm sorry, y'all just don't have it. That's just a gift that you just don't have.
Right.
You understand? You just don't have it. All right. But yeah, that was crazy in that room. And before that one, you should have heard the room I was in before that. It was another room filled with devils trying to say that salvation is not for Israelites only. And guess what? Guess what the slaves was doing in that room? They fell for the bait. They started arguing with each other. You understand? They started arguing with each other. My Charlie, you hear me? And I turned around to stop him. Because you know brother LaRon, he be in there, right? Now, I disagree with every single thing that LaRon opened his mouth and say. You understand?
Yeah, right.
I don't even give a damn what it is. I just disagree with that dude totally about every damn thing. Right. He turned around. He tried to comment. The devils asked him to respond to what I said because I asked the question. I said, for you all saying that, salvation is for all people, I said, y'all got to start answering some questions. I said, why don't you answer the question of what in the hell do you need to be saved from?
Right.
What does white people need to be saved from? And immediately, a brother, you understand, they asked LaRon, they said, LaRon, do you want to explain? I said, no, that question is for white people. I don't want LaRon to respond. I said, even though I disagree with him, he's still a brother. This ain't a brother and brother argument right here. This is Israelite and a devil argument. You understand? You white folks. And then here come a good old slave, good old Christian slave.
Yes, sir.
And he says, see, Cap, that's when you misinformed. There ain't no white people on the stage. But the stage was filled with them. I said, now, wait a minute. I said, now, we don't solely go off of looks. I said, the moderator, the one who created the room, looks like he's white. This other dude, I forgot their names, he looked like he's white. I said, chick, Lala, I said, she looks like she's white. She said, yeah, I'm Jewish. That's what she said. She said, I'm Jewish. And then here come another one. Here come a sister. And she trying to argue. Then everybody trying to argue with me, right? All the brothers. Nobody, no devil saying nothing. Mm-hmm. But it's our people, the ones that love Christianity. And so I told him, I said, wait a minute. I said, I'm talking to them. This question is for them. I said, and as you can see, they know who the hell they are. I ain't misinformed about what I'm saying. I said, Lala, she was the only one that just straight up just said it. You understand? She knew exactly what I was talking about. That's why she said, I'm Jewish. She didn't deny being white like what you all are trying to do, trying to save them. You understand? So they turned around and they couldn't answer. They couldn't answer. They couldn't answer. What is a white man? What does he need to be saved from? His wealth? He done stole everything. He needs to be saved from stealing everything. What does he need to be saved from? About all of his money? He needs to be saved from that, don't he? It's like, come on, man. And so, like I said, it was the black Christians was trying to save them at that point.
Right.
And when they couldn't answer answer it. Since they couldn't give me no answer, they just went on and removed me from the stage. Because no white person attempted to answer that. What do you need to be saved from? When you terrorizing every damn thing and everybody, the whole goddamn planet. So who do you need to be saved from? Right. You know. So yeah. So that was funny. That was a good room too.
Yeah,
you understand? Yeah.
That's why Clubhouse is good entertainment, man. But you be in there cutting the piss out of their ass. So be crazy. Yeah. Good information. You definitely can learn a whole lot. So yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, and we have to do that sometimes. You understand? Have them discussions with devils, even though it's not gonna help them one way or the other. They're still gonna be slaves in the kingdom. But it's good for our people that believe that nonsense to hear the actual truth. Right. You understand? Yeah. Like when Goofy, when the dude, what's his name, Bartholomew, when he turned around and tried to come in and argue, he tried to come in and argue with me, got shut down. Then he came back, tried to act like he had some sense, talking about Jesus was God, and then couldn't prove it. And then could not prove it. Asking me, you explained the Trinity to me. Then I said, dude, I don't even believe in no Trinity. What are you talking about? The Trinity is trash. Right.
So like if I could have one.
Go ahead, up.
He wanted you to explain what he was trying to prove.
Exactly.
And you like, I don't even believe in it. What are you talking about?
Right. You explained it and it don't make sense. And then didn't you hear him confuse himself? He said, you're saying that Christ isn't the Son of God when he is the Son of God. He's not the Son of God. I'm like, wait a minute. You say he is God. Now you're talking about he's the Son of God. But then he said Christ is the Son of God, but he's not the Son of God. That's what he said. I said, wait a minute. How is he going to be the Son of God, but then he's not the Son of God, but then he's God? And then when he read that scripture, go ahead, mighty man.
Hey, somebody, Mashallah, I say it right?
So you got it.
All right. Hey, man, the Christian church got everybody confused out here, man. Our people are so confused due to the Christian church and they dogma that they spit, man. Got everybody confused, Cap.
Yeah, Cap, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Christianity is what has got all of our people, man, in the state of being that they're in right now. They so confused. The Bible, and if you remember, my Shala, that devil tried to bring up other texts, other books. He tried to say that the NIV was the standard. He said that they go and they fix what's broken in the original translation. Every year they come out with a new NIV. I said, dude, that don't even make sense. Right. At all. Why they got to keep making new NIVs when you're supposed to have broke it down? And of course, when you do the real research on that NIV, they took away different scriptures. And his explanation to that was because they were incorrect. Oh my God. That's what he said. They was incorrect. So they took those out, And I'm like, dude, nothing in the Bible is incorrect. You just don't understand it. And guess what? I told him it's not even for you to understand. So it's okay. You can have your NIV, you can have your translation, you can do whatever you want. But we actually have the truth in the ISUPK upon the command of General Yohana. And for all of our people, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, if you want to actually know the Bible, you want to know what it says, then you come to us and we will teach you. That nonsense about this all-inclusive, guess what? Christianity would not have worked if it was just one people that is for. You understand? This is why Christianity opened it up for everybody. So now everybody can be a Christian. Everybody can believe on Jesus Christ. You understand? Well, what do white people walking around all day telling? Yes, I believe in Jesus Christ. He's my Lord and Savior. Right. You understand? That's all day long. When Christ ain't got nothing to do with them.
Yeah, come.
And one more thing, my Charlotte, you see the one that was asking me them questions, Andrew. He was starting to understand. When I broke that down, when he pulled John 3:16, I love that scripture. Adam or Andrew, what's his name? Andrew, whatever his name was. I said, man, I love that scripture. I'm glad you went there. And then he only tried to focus on the whosoever. I told him, I said, I'm gonna break down the world and the whosoever, and gave him both of them scriptures, and he was like, you know what? I think we need to continue this, because now he started to see, because he didn't see them scriptures for that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know they teach not even to deal with the Old Testament. They don't care about the Old Testament. So when I went to the world in Isaiah 45:17, hit him with that world, and then he was like, oh, okay, I can see that. Then turn around and hit him with that Acts 2:21-22, where it says, whosoever, and then it says, ye men of Israel, hear these words. It don't say everybody, man. You understand? So
they cut him right there. If I could one.
Go ahead, Mighty Man.
Nah, when the dude Andrew, he was like, yeah, we need to continue this conversation because he wanted to hear it. He was telling Bartology, he was telling him to shut up so he could listen to what you were saying. So then he was like, yeah, we need to have another conversation. But then he took himself out of it. He was like, I got somebody for you.
Right.
He was like, I got somebody for you, so I wanna. He was like, just hit me in the back channel. We'll get it on or whatever. But that'll be a good one if you can find somebody to have you. But we already know that. So.
Look, I got a devil out that's texting me right now. If I show Obon this damn story, this dude texting me. He matter of fact, do you remember the camp that we had down there where he came up at the end and was trying to talk to us? And got cut. He ended up texting me. He done reached out and now he wants to have a discussion. He want to get cut some more. You understand? So he's begging and pleading in my text thread for me to talk to him. You understand? And guess what he's trying to do? He's trying to spread his Christian love as well. Well, he just don't know. He just don't know. Ain't no change in my mind at all. If you can show me in the Bible, then I'll be convinced. You understand? Because that's what Commanding General Yohana and the men under him, you understand, that's over me did when I came here. Was they showed me what's inside of this book. They didn't just tell me no junk, sprinkle me with no magic, you understand, and no song and no dance. You understand? They actually showed me what's inside the book.
Right.
So if you can show me in the Bible where salvation is for all people, I'll believe it. If you can show me that the Jewish white man, the Israeli, you understand? If you can show me that he is actually God's chosen people, I'll believe it. If you can show me any of that Christian mumbo jumbo that you talk about and sing and dance about and make songs about, I'll believe it. But until then, I'm staying right here in the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge up under Commanding General Yohana. You understand? This is where I'm staying. You understand? Because guess what? Y'all don't know the Bible. You just don't. You don't have the truth. You got all sorts of lies. Matter of fact, give me that scripture, Obama, to where it says we have inherited lies. Give me that scripture.
Come.
You understand? I ain't going nowhere. Y'all can have all that Christian mumbo jumbo. You understand? That stuff had our people, man, destroyed for so long. Like, it's ridiculous. You know how destroyed our people are is during the time when their members needed them the most, right? During the COVID-19, do you know preachers had the doors of their churches shut and locked from the people? They stopped their food programs. Remember that one? Everybody around here stopped serving the poor food, scared as hell, thinking that they're going to catch a cold. You understand? Turned around and told their members, don't come here. You might be sick. Stay your ass at home.
Right.
But if you have to, slide them tithes up under that door. Get them tithes in here any way you can. They even went. I remember we read that article where the church was begging the people for money, talking about we about to go out of business.
Kind.
Well, here,
I remember all that.
yeah, you remember that? Yeah, here you are. You got your members is dying, and you worried about keeping the doors open.
God.
You understand? I was like, oh my God. And then you know what people did once they finally opened the doors back up? They went back to church. They went back to church. These people left you when you needed them the most. Your family dying, you crying. We've been telling you to come to us forever. We've been telling you, come here where you will actually receive some love. You understand? To where we ain't finna song and dance the hell out you. We not finna sing and dance. You understand? We ain't finna do all that. We ain't finna put on no goddamn show. We are gonna give you the truth. You understand? And we will help you in other ways. Commander Junior Hunter has so much out here going for our people. Food programs, GED programs, all types of things. You understand? You want it, you need it, come get it. But they refuse because you know why? We don't have that all-inclusive religion. We don't have that everybody is going to receive salvation.
Right.
You understand? Because that ain't, guess what? And the reason we don't is because that's not what the Bible says.
That's right.
The Bible doesn't say that whosoever believe, meaning whichever one of the Chinese, whosoever, whichever one of the Japanese, whosoever, whichever one of the Italian, whosoever, the Arab, whosoever. No, the whosoever is whosoever of the Israelites that believe. That's
right.
That's it. That's it. And it said it in the Bible. It's in there. But because of Christianity, and it's because it says that guess what? Everybody can be saved. That's why the white man gave us that Christian religion. That's why a lot of people could just be a Christian. You can just join and be a Christian, no matter what race you are. And, one more thing, y'all, and I'm going to have the brother read the scripture. Did you hear him when he started talking that spiritual Israelite mess?
Yeah, God, you broke him down on that. He was like, can I be a spiritual white man? Ooh. Can I be a spiritual Chinese man?
And what did he say? He answered. He said no. He said no.
Yeah,
you can't.
Said no,
I said, so why the hell do you think God gonna turn around and let you be a spiritual Israelite? You gonna spiritually be his people. But we can't spiritually be white people and get treated fairly.
Right.
You understand?
Live in Ladue somewhere.
Yeah, we got an article that we're going to bring out about a 10-year-old boy that, you understand, they got arrested by some white cops. He wasn't no spiritual white boy at that moment. You understand? Trayvon Martin wasn't no spiritual white man. Michael Brown wasn't no spiritual white man. Sandra Bland wasn't no spiritual white woman. You understand? You didn't treat her like you do Karen. You know Karen will turn around and flash her tits and then let her go. Do you understand? They pull Karen over. Karen will get in the back of the squad car. You understand? So she won't have to pay a $75 ticket. She'll get in the back of the squad car and handle her business, and then go home to her husband. Meanwhile, a sister can't move from one city to another. You understand? And make it there alive. You know. So yeah, he said that. He said that. He tried to shovel that Christian garbage down my throat. Talking about, anyone can be a spiritual Israelite. But then when it comes to being a spiritual white man, no, you can't. I know you can't. And you can't either. You understand? Read this scripture real quick.
Come. Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 19. O Lord, my strength and my fortress and my refuge in the day of affliction. The Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth, and shall say, surely our fathers have inherited lies.
Surely our fathers did what?
Inherited lies.
Absolutely. The people that's telling them, that told Andrew that, you understand, that told all the other white people on the stage, They told Joel Osteen. They told what's that chick name? That white woman here. What's her damn name?
Joyce Myers.
Joyce Myers. You understand? You see the palace that she owns down there in the South County. This woman owns a whole palace, bro. Meanwhile, got brothers and sisters washing cars in North St. Louis. You understand? All to receive some food. When Commander Junior Hunter feeds you for free. Go ahead, Doc.
So Joyce Myers, she out there in St. Louis?
Absolutely. She owns what's that shit Michael Jackson had? What's it called? Wonderland?
Neverland.
Neverland, whatever.
Yeah.
She owns a Neverland in St. Louis.
Damn,
she got a whole
Never was in St. Louis.
Man, she got acres and acres of land, big old gigantic church. You understand? All kind of stuff. Strip mall. She sell books and everything right down there. So she got all kind of stuff down there in South County. That's the mega church just for private members. She has a mega church for private members out. You understand? You got to be a member. Matter of fact, you got to turn around and get checked at the gate. You understand? They check you at the gate to see who you is, where you going, what you doing here. They checking up under your vehicle and everything else. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Slocky Cap.
Go ahead.
If I could, and I bet you that private church is embedded in some type of white supremacy.
You already know she white. You understand? Yeah. Absolutely. You understand? The nonsense that she own, the little church that she got in the pantry on the north side, that's just for niggas. You understand? She turned around and got them food thinking that she's really helping. What is that called up there? It's called something Kingdom something, ain't it?
I'm trying to remember the name of that place.
It's called Kingdom, so I can't think of what it is, but she got our brothers and sisters food up there. She got them washing cars just to receive food from the pantry. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I talked to a brother that, you know, that wash cars and things over there. And he said he believed Joyce Myers is telling him the truth. When, guess what? Joyce Myers got sued by a whole bunch of white people. White people started giving her their money, giving their life savings to this lady, thinking that she was telling them the truth about planting seeds and about how God wants you to be prosperous. You understand? And how he wants you to be rich, right? And you know what happened? White people sued that lady, went to court and got their money back. Meanwhile, black people still there believing in that bullshit. You understand? They didn't even believe the lawsuit. You understand? To where these people gave this woman all this money. They said, look, I ain't got no return on my investment yet. So I need my money back. And you know what they did? They got it. Them white people got their money back. Meanwhile, the slaves are still singing and dancing.
Right.
Putting all the money that they possibly can into them buckets.
Right.
Washing them cars just to get a box of food. When Commander Junior Hunter don't ask you to do nothing. You understand? If you need some food, he'll give it to you. You gotta wash no damn cars for no food.
Right.
You understand? Straight humiliating people, man. They already poor. You understand? They already poor. If you got something that you can give them, give it to them. You understand? So that scripture said, them Gentiles, they're going to say, we have inherited lies. You understand? Our fathers have inherited lies. And guess what? The lies that got pushed down to them, and they believe it. They all believe it. You know? But guess what? In a minute, all that's going to be all the way up. Time is going to be up. When Christ returns, good night. It's going to be over. You understand? All them lies, when they see a nigga return, oh my God! Just think of the look on their face. Just think of what's the look that's gonna be on their face.
Yep.
The same look that was on our ancestors' faces. When they turned around and gave them that white picture, and then gave them that whip, gave them 50 lashes, gave them how many did they get for dropping eggs? What, like 15, 20? They used to get 20 like I don't understand it. You want this woman to prepare you a meal. and then you beat the shit out of her. How you expect her to cook after that? You understand? The white man is such a devil. He don't give a damn. If a sister drops some eggs, she got 20 lashes. While she's trying to prepare food for the master. Right? So you beat the hell out of her back because she dropped the egg out. Straight up. These people are evil. And then what's so sad is that our people want to turn around and share the kingdom of heaven with them. And it is totally impossible. You understand? And I'm going to read this article real quick until the brother come back. I'm going to read this article real quick. And it says, Black Mississippi boy, 10, is arrested and carried to jail after the cops caught him peeing behind his mother's car while she visited lawyer's office. Now, just let that sink in for a second. Usually, nobody bothers a child. You understand? A child, in some cases, they can't always hold it like an adult can. You understand? So sometimes a child, you gotta turn around and they got to go behind a tree. In this case, he had to go behind the car. You understand, where he was sitting and waiting for his mother at a lawyer's office. But they actually locked him up. They got him in the police car and carried this 10-year-old to jail and hit him with indecent exposure. When that's not what he was doing. You understand? He was trying to relieve himself. He couldn't hold it. But guess what? They don't give a damn about this boy being 10. Give me that scripture, Maishala, to where they wouldn't reverence the old or the young in Deuteronomy. Give me that. Our oppressors, they can give a damn if you are old as dirt. You know what they say, old as Methuselah. You understand? They don't care if you old as Methuselah. They don't even care if you are young as a day old. They could care less. You understand? Especially when it comes to our people. And you see DJ Sean Ski said black folks aren't from Israel or Chaldea. Like, man, what's wrong with people, man? What's wrong with people, man?
Well, where they from then? They ain't from Israel. Where they from?
I don't know. That's my question. And that's a good question you just posed, Doc. You see, because here's the thing. You know, we answer all questions, right? And we laid it all on the line. It's time for some of the people that don't believe to start coming up with some answers then. Since you got the answer, you understand? Since the mighty officer out of Iowa, you understand, Officer Tazan posed that question, where are we from then? Where are black people from then, since we're not from Israel? You understand? So come on with that with that answer. DJ Sean Ski. Let's see if he can answer. Right. I'm gonna read a little more of the article until he do. It says a 10-year-old African American child was reduced to tears last week after he was arrested and hauled off to jail for urinating behind his mother's car. Cops in Senatobia, a Mississippi town set just south of Memphis, have since apologized for the incident. You know, white people always do stuff to us and then say they sorry. You understand? I'm getting sick of hearing I'm sorry. You understand? You are sorry. You're very fucking sorry. You understand? White people are very fucking sorry. You're pitiful. You understand? You are the worst people to ever live. You know? You really are. You take a 10-year-old child and arrest him for relieving himself. He couldn't hold it. Kids can't hold it, man.
Boy, that shit just snarky, Cap.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that type of shit just make my blood boil, man. Just to hear some that's so insensitive that they will arrest a child. You understand?
Yeah.
And then haul them off to a grown man's jail. These are some compassionate-less people, man.
Yeah, absolutely. They absolutely have no compassion when it comes to our people. None of the other nations of people do, man. None of them do. You understand? And then it says in the article, it says, with the local sheriff now calling the arresting officer's actions an error in judgment. That's all this is. It's simply just an error in judgment. Like, who wouldn't see a kid taking a leak and knowing that he got to go to the bathroom? He can't hold it. You know what I'm saying? Like how stupid do you have to be to judge that wrong? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Right.
It's an error in judgment. They always got an excuse, man. They always got some sort of excuse. Come on with it.
Yeah, if I could, Cap.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
And why we ain't heard nothing from our leaders, man?
You ain't never heard.
Our so-called black politicians and all these people. Why ain't nobody coming out saying nothing? Why is always the ISUPK?
You ain't gonna never heard nothing. You know it. The only time they gonna come out is when it matters. Voting season. You understand? When somebody trying to get in office. And you see they routinely do that. They routinely come out when it's time to vote. You understand? But any other time, look at all of the incidents, the articles, even the topic, right? The Alabama Brawl. Guess who went there first? The ISUPK.
STLOUIS.
You understand? Go ahead.
The captain said the sound is low on Facebook.
It's low on Facebook?
Kind.
Damn. I think Facebook is doing it. I think it's some kind of issue with the Facebook. Because the last time they said that, I checked and YouTube is fine. The YouTube, go on to YouTube and see how that one sound. And double check that real quick. Yeah, because I think that's just an issue that Facebook got. Because when you go on YouTube, it's clear. It's crystal clear.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with you on that, Cap. The YouTube and Facebook, it does do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a little low, but I can hear it on
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I think that's on. Oh, it is on the book too.
No, I heard it.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why it's doing it. But it's got to be some kind of issue with the book, because I don't. The last time I checked, like I said, that's what it did. Yeah. So yeah, but the topic, like I said, the Alabama Brawl, man. Who went down there first? ISUPK.
Right.
You understand? The mighty men down there in Texas. You understand? Up under Captain Yatazop. Them brothers went to Mexico when nobody else even cared enough. You understand? To go and try to help our brothers and sisters that was on the border. And went and gave them clothes. Well, 1 second, Warrior. Went and gave them clothes and Pampers and wipes and food and water and all types of things. Hygiene products, toothbrushes, toothpaste, towels, soap. You understand? Socks, underwear. Gave them whatever they need. They stuck on the goddamn border and can't go nowhere. And sitting there and nobody thought to help them. And then even told the brothers that, hey, if y'all try to go there, y'all ain't gonna make it. Y'all ain't gonna make it. Told them that the cartel was gonna kill them, and guess what they kept doing? They kept moving right along. Don't nothing scare the ISUPK. You understand? Don't get it twisted. Don't think that you're gonna scare us. We don't give a damn about no cartel. We don't care nothing about no drug dealers. You understand? Guess what? We working to get them out of the cartel. For our brothers that's in the damn cartel, guess what? We here for them too. You understand?
Yeah, right.
So they can stop serving them and start serving the Lord in the ISUPK. You understand? That you can do. So them brothers, like I said, Cap and the rest of the men that went down there, they handled their business. Only the ISUPK. Like you said, my Charlotte, nobody else is going nowhere to do nothing. You understand? None of these leaders, Tazan, is speaking on nothing, doing nothing. They don't even give a damn. They could care less. You know? And guess what? They got more resources than the ISUPK do. Look at all that money them Christian politicians, the black politicians got.
Right.
Look at all of the money that the Christian church got, and steady begging for more. They steady begging for more money.
God.
They collected how many billions of dollars in 25, 30 years? Almost half of $500 billion.
God, yes, God, sir.
And we shouldn't have to worry about nothing. Let me tell you something.
God,
right here in the city of St. Louis, it's 1,700 churches right here in the city of St. Louis. Why does the city of St. Louis look like shit? Why is your church the only building that look good?
Right.
Why the rest of these buildings around here dilapidated? Why don't you buy them and fix them? You understand? Why don't you turn around and move some of them poor black people and Hispanic people into some nice houses? Since you care, since the Lord and God and Jesus and the Spirit and the ghost and all of that is inside of you, why don't you do something for God's people? You understand? That's because you know what's inside of them? Man, demons. You understand? Demons. Like Christ said, that the outside of that cup, it look real good. With them fancy suits and them funny shoes they be wearing with them damn pointy toes on them. You understand? And the suits they got real tight. The pastor's suits is real damn tight.
They get extra tight, Cap.
Hey, talk about what would Jesus do? Jesus would not wear that tight ass suit. I know that. You understand? I know Jesus would not do that. Okay? Walking around looking like a damn homosexual, looking like an effeminate. You understand? Jesus would not wear that tight ass suit.
Right.
You understand? Pull that next article, Bob. Then we're going to get on the Alabama Brawl. You understand?
Hey, Cap, if I could real quick.
Go ahead, mighty man.
Yeah, what you bringing out is heavy, man. Like, I'm just piggybacking on what you're saying. Yeah, we trying to save their lives. You know, the cartel, all the drug dealers, we trying to save their lives.
Right.
And big ups to Maisha Olive, you understand? He warrior out there, boots on the ground at the riverboat in Alabama. So, mighty man on the screen right here. So big ups.
Damn right.
How you, okay?
Damn right. And big ups to all of the men and even the sisters that's doing this work. You understand? In whatever city they in. You understand? Officer Abad ran the damn food drive by himself. You understand? Turned around and ran the food drive by his damn self. You understand? So like I said, and you will find brothers and sisters like this nowhere else. You understand? They just don't exist, man. Everybody talking that talk, but nobody's walking the walk. You understand? Ain't it a song out like that?
Kind.
Talk that talk and walk that walk. You got to talk it and do it. You understand? You got to talk it and walk it. What's the other one? The Migos, walk it like I talk it?
Kind, sir.
You understand? Walk it like I talk it. That's what we do in the ISUPK. You understand? We actually handles the business for our people. We ain't just talking. Pastors talk all day. Talk too damn much about nothing. You heard them earlier, my child. You heard them talking earlier. I'm sure today, ain't church today? They got service today. They talking shit and singing shit right now and ain't talking about shit right now as we speak.
So like it.
Go ahead.
They had bacon for breakfast, pork chops for lunch.
Oh my God.
And pork ribs for dinner.
Oh my God. You know it's pork everywhere.
Yeah.
You see Pastor Sam turn around and try to cross that line. Listen. Pastor Sam, we got him on tape down there in Kansas City, talking about some pork. Yeah, I eat pork.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with pork? That's what he said. Boy, you should have seen him, boy. He had boy, it sounded like he was talking about a woman when he was talking about some damn pork. He got excited, boy. You can see the little glitter in his eye. Yes. Boy, them Christians are disgusting, man. They are some evil people, man. You understand? Like the scriptures say, inside they are ravenous wolves. Go ahead.
Hey, go on to Zion for the shout out for the Alabama thing, but when Kevin Desire battled Pastor Sam, right? I seen you in the comment. You was like, I done ran into this brother personally. He does not know the Bible.
You don't?
And he proved. He proved that he do not know the Bible, man.
He don't. Absolutely.
Kevin Desire told his ass up, man. That was crazy.
Yeah.
That didn't even make no sense.
Yeah. And
he's not even in a position to battle anybody or anything.
He's not. When you go see that video that we turned around and where I forgot the other brother name, the other pastor that be out there. When you see us battling them, Pastor Sam came up and he started running his mouth saying things, right? Show you, like I said, what I said exactly, I said that I had, met Pastor Sam in person. And he does not know the Bible, and he is a complete idiot. You understand? And he is truly an idiot.
That's right.
You understand? I turned around and Pastor Sam, okay, they just clipped us on the TikTok again. Pastor Sam came out there and said, y'all don't know the Bible, y'all lying. I said, okay, what are we lying about? He said, just say something. Dang. I said, dude. I said, be specific. What? Say something. It was it. I gave him another shot. I said, be specific. Say something else. Say something else. Say something else. Then we kept doing. He had a little speaker and a little mic with him. Say something else. Say something else. You're lying. Say something else. You're lying. I said, oh, you just came out here to be an idiot.
Right.
You understand? So we turned around and we ignored him. That's what he did. Yeah, that's what he did. You understand? That's what he did. And that was the kind of conversation that we had with Pastor Sam. You understand? Say something else. Say something else. That's all he kept hollering. Say something else. Say something. That's all he did. And he did not mention one thing that we lied about. And that's why I said what I said. The dude he does not know the Bible and he is a complete idiot. You understand? And he proved that. Right. You see, all of a sudden he had to do all these things. He had to get gas and he had to go get something to eat. And he had to pray for somebody, lay hands on somebody. He had all kind of stuff that just magically came up while he in this discussion. You understand?
Yeah, I beat that.
Yeah. You gonna turn around and make a slot to have a discussion, clear all that other shit up.
That's right.
Get gas after you had a discussion or before. You know what I mean? Get you something to eat before. You understand? Get you something to eat after. That poke gonna be there. You understand? That poke gonna be there, Pastor Sam. Cause you know that's what he ordered. Right. You understand? Go ahead, read the next article real quick. Go jump to the next article, then we're gonna talk about Alabama, cause Maisha Allah was out there. You understand? He went down there after that thing happened. And we still got to get some interviews because I actually want to get St. Louis's take on, you know what I'm saying, that brawl.
Right.
I want to hear what St. Louis has to say about it. Go ahead, real quick, and then we're gonna jump to the topic.
Come. Mississippi judge declares mistrial for 2 white men accused of shooting at black FedEx driver because police didn't hand over evidence.
Man, do you see? Like, how many articles do we have to read that tells you that we cannot trust these people? You understand? And then you know what's so crazy? Is that now that we have phones, these cameras, these articles, Google, you could take this thing right here and go into your Google machine. Ain't that what Jim Hyman called it? Your Google machine. You understand? And you can type in whatever the hell you want to type in and it'll come up. You understand? You type in police shoots unarmed black man or woman. It don't even matter. It'll come up. The articles will come up. And here you go. Some cats that shot at a black FedEx driver. You know what happened? They got off. It's a mistrial now because The police won't hand over the evidence. Go ahead, read a little bit of that, bro.
Come to kind, sir. A Mississippi judge said he had no choice but to declare a mistrial for 2 white men.
Now, why didn't he turn around and have another choice, which was to go after them cops? You understand? The police that refused to hand over the evidence. There's other choices you can make. You understand? There's ways that you could turn around and could solve that crime right there. But guess what? He chose not to. Why? Because they are devils. You understand? The white man, he is the devil the Bible speaks of. These people are the ones who oppress us. And we can forget about getting justice from them. It's just not going to happen. He had no choice but to make it a mistrial because, keep on.
Come to kind, sir. Accused of shooting at a black FedEx driver after police didn't turn over evidence. Prosecutors charged Brandon Case and his father, Gregory Case, with attempted first-degree murder, conspiracy, and shooting into a vehicle last year. Attorneys for DeMonterio Gibson, the black FedEx driver, said the 2 men tried to block Gibson in with their truck and chased him before shooting at his van while he was delivering packages.
Stop. Do you remember when Commander Junior Hunter prophesied and said that was going to happen? He said that's going to start happening again. White men going to be out in their pickups harassing black folks. You understand? Like what they used to do back in the day. Pull up in their pickup truck and have their little Confederate flag hanging from it and try to run us down. They turned around. We had several incidents of that too. We had one, remember we pulled that article out about the devil chasing the brother in the truck from Family Dollar? The teenagers. He turned around, there was a bunch of kids coming from Family Dollar. They all would, you know how we do. We come from school, we'll stop at the local store or local gas station or corner store, you know, so when they was out back in the day, you know, say, or the hood store, somebody in the hood sold candy and chips and pickles and sodas and all that. You understand? We would stop at their house and then we'd run to the crib.
Right.
That's what these kids did. Their normal thing was they'd go to, I think, was it Detroit? I can't remember where it was at. I think it was Detroit, but they turned around and go to the Family Dollar or Dollar General. And then this devil in a pickup truck with a Confederate flag on try to run 2 15-year-old boys over, chasing them in their damn truck. And they had done nothing to this dude. Absolutely nothing. And here we go with some more. You understand? Here it is again. The brother, what's his name? The one that was in that house that was jogging. Ahmaud Arbery, yeah. They turned around the water warrior. They turned around and did him that same way. The father and the son was in the pickup truck. You understand? So Commander Junior Hunter wasn't imagining things when he said he's a prophet of God. He knows what he's talking about. And he said that these things were going to increase again, and it started happening. Everything that the ISUPK has been teaching since 1969 has happened. And it's happening. It's happening. You better start paying attention. All you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, what you need to do is you need to come and join your people. That's what you need to do. Because time definitely is running out. And you don't know if the next pickup truck that pull up on you is for you or not.
Right.
You understand? Go ahead, read a little more. Give me a little more.
Mississippi Circuit Court Judge David Strong said in court on Thursday that he called a mistrial because Brookhaven Police Department Detective Vincent Fernando admitted under oath that he had not provided either prosecutors or defense attorneys a video statement police had taken from Gibson after the attack. Carlos Moore, an attorney for Gibson, previously told Insider he thought the case was being home cooked by the police department and wanted a federal investigation into the attack.
Good night.
Moore said he had reason to believe that the assistant police chief at the Brookhaven Police Department and a lead investigator on the case were related to the two suspects at the time.
Good night. So they believe that this they family.
Right.
So that's why he ain't giving up no evidence. And you know what? And it's still at work. It's still at work, waiting for the next family member of his to commit some sort of crime against the brother. And then guess what he gonna do with them too? He gonna turn around and not give them no evidence either. You understand? He ain't gonna give up no evidence to turn around and put them away either. He's going to protect his family. And you know what we should do? Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, which are God's chosen people, which are the Israelites, we should do the same thing. If we all came together and protected each other the same way that they did. Matter of fact, let's get off of that. And let's go. We can go right into the Alabama brawl with that.
Right.
If our people thought like them, give me a hat. Somebody give me a goddamn hat so I can turn around and throw it up in the air real quick.
Right.
You understand? That's the new call. Because you know back in the day it was hootie hoo. You understand?
Yeah.
That was the call. You understand? Now it's the hat. You understand? That's the new bat signal. Goddamn hat, the hat signal. Throw that mug up and everybody come running and swimming and flying and every damn thing else
damn
out
right.
of everywhere to help defend they damn brother, man. And matter of fact, give them a hand for that shit, man. You understand? And reason being is because of this. Look back at how many videos about that show our people sitting there watching our people turn around and get killed. Like white people are mad. For one, they mad as hell, especially about that church. When that big head white bitch got hit by that church, they are mad about that.
Right.
I talked to one white boy on Clubhouse and he said he should have been shot for that. You understand? That's what he said. That the black man should have been shot. Well, no, he should not. You understand? Karen should have minded her business. But you know what Karen saw? Guess what? I ain't even mad at Karen. Karen jumped in to help defend her people. And that brother, that old man, he jumped in to help his too. And he knocked that white bitch out with that goddamn chair. The prices of chairs, folding chairs, have gone up. Have you seen it? It's folded, it's concealed and carry folding chairs. You got to get a license for them now. You understand? Straight up, you got to get a conceal and carry for a folded chair. Come on with it,
Like my cousin, and what put the real cherry on the top of all that, right? Is a black man named John Prudy. He the one that invented the folding chair, man.
Damn right.
Damn right. You understand? Now we know its true intended use. You understand? It's intended to defend yourself from oppressors. You understand? You take it and you bash him across the head in self-defense. Because that's what that brother did. None of them brothers did anything wrong. You understand? Now you notice how white people try to make the black people be wrong for this incident. Matter of fact, you know they trying to arrest all the brothers that was in that.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? They are trying to arrest all of them. I got an article on that too. I was gonna read it. Here's the thing about that. None of them should be arrested for nothing. Now we know that this system here is unjust. You understand? They probably going to turn around. Remember that white bra attacked the camp down there in Kansas City? Remember she did that? Let me show you how the oppressor works. We turned around and got attacked. Our camp got attacked down in Kansas City by a devil, a white woman, right? Turn around, somebody called the police. If it wasn't for the Ishkarite, remember the Ishkarite sister? I don't even think she could speak English very well. But that was the Lord. The Lord turned around and sent her over there, and she got that clear through them cops and said it wasn't them, it was her. You understand? Remember that? She couldn't even speak English very well. But she got that out clear as day. You understand? She turned around and attacked the camp They called the police. The police come to guess who they was trying to arrest first. You understand? They came, and you know they said the black woman too. Oh my God. That sister, you see it, remember? That tall sister, boy. Look, she looked like she could pick a nigga up too. You hear me? Big and strong. Turned around and came to start arresting brothers. Showed her the video. She turned around and huddled up with the other cops and said, oh, well, don't worry about it. We're not going to lock you up. I said, okay, what about this devil? You understand? We want to press charges. They said, oh, okay, hold on for a second. They ain't going to huddle up again. Remember that? She went and huddled up with the white ones to ask them what to do. You understand? Then she came back and said, oh, well, we're not going to press any charges. You understand? We're not going to do that. That's what she said, flat out. You understand? Flat out. So that we had to go talk to the sergeant, somebody up over her. You understand? But that's how they do in this place here. So we can't truly expect no justice. Give me that scripture about if you suffer for doing what's right. Give me that, because I want to pull that out. You understand? Those brothers and sisters that may be facing charges or whatever, you know what y'all should do? Hey, just take it. You understand? Take that lick and keep on ticking. Get you a lawyer. Do the best you can to defend yourself. You understand? But don't feel bad at all, because you see, white people had no problem doing it. White people had no problem jumping that man. The brother was 65 years old. Like, who in the hell jumps on a white man? I mean, an old man. You understand? Who jumps on an old man? Like, for what? He's 65. And he was just doing his job. You understand? He was simply doing his job. You got your boat in the wrong spot. You understand? Give me that scripture, my Charlotte, where he don't regard the old or the young. Give me that scripture real quick. I know I asked you for it earlier.
Come on, sir. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 50. A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor shew favor to the young. He ain't gonna show you no favor to the young. That 10-year-old boy that could not hold his urine, I would rather him get out the car and pee behind the goddamn trunk or a tree, you understand, versus him urinate on his damn self. You understand? He's not indecently exposing himself. He's trying to relieve himself. He has to go. He's a child. You understand? They can't hold it like we can. And I wouldn't expect them to. One second. Let me turn it on. I wouldn't expect them to. You understand? They don't show no favor to the young. They could care less. And they can care less about the old. Go ahead, mighty man.
Hey, just like you saying, man, what you bringing out heavy. Just like you feel that way, that the young man should have hopped out the car, pissed on the side, pissed behind the trunk or something. That lets you know that we are two different manner of people.
Absolutely.
So rather you stay in that car and piss on yourself.
Absolutely.
Get out and relieve yourself outside of the car.
Absolutely. I believe that also. That they would rather that young man do that versus relieve himself and get some relief while he's sitting waiting for his mother while she's taking care of some business. You understand? That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Okay? And that brother was 65 years old. And they immediately, and then they start making all kinds of excuses. So I don't know if they was drunk or this. Man, don't nobody want to hear none of that shit. You understand? Don't nobody want to hear none of that. The oppressor, guess what? Your time is up. I mean, how long did you think, you know what I'm saying, that you was just going to misuse of people before they turn around and fight back? Ain't that on all of the movies? Ain't that on all of the movies where they turn around and they kidnap people, they harass people? Ain't that every story about a bully? Where a bully just turn around and keep beating you up, taking your lunch, take your jacket, take your shoes, take your money. You understand? Make you do their homework, slap you in the back of your head, all kinds of stuff. How long do you think before that person is going to get fed up and sick of your shit before they stand up for themselves and then defend themselves? Like, how long did you think that shit was gonna happen? Forever? You thought that was gonna happen forever? Nah. You understand? Nah. And like I said, the biggest thing that a lot of black people are excited about this incident happening for is because they did not stand there and watch this brother get assaulted by that angry mob of white people. You understand? They did not stand there and let it happen. That brother that got choked out on the train, what's it? You know what I'm about? What's the brother name? Who the brother name?
Michael Jackson impersonator.
Yeah, Kyle, absolutely. They sat there and watched this. What was he? A Marine? They watched this Marine choke this brother, and then had a black woman to defend him.
Right.
She's willing to go to court, speaking on his behalf, talking about he had to do what he had to do. Why the fuck did he have to choke the dude? He didn't pose no threat to nobody. The man, they say he was aggressively begging. He was hungry. Goddamn. Somebody give him something to eat. Somebody give him a couple dollars so he can buy him something to eat. Why didn't that old Christian black woman look at him and say, but you know what? Jesus loves you. Now here's $10. Go get yourself something to eat. Why didn't she do that? You understand? Versus sitting here and jumping to the white man's defense. He's a goddamn murderer. He unalived that brother, man, for no reason. One second. Aggressive begging don't mean lose your life. Because you are because you asking and you kind of, you know what I'm saying? You're a bit aggressive, you know? It don't mean lose your life. White people aggressively beg all day long. Right. They everywhere with their signs. I see them right there, you know, St. Louis Avenue and 70.
Can.
I see them. That's St. Louis Avenue, right? Between two gas stations. Salisbury and 70. I see white folk. You know where that school is? Mm-hmm. I saw one sitting on the phone. He talking his ass, got his feet kicked up and everything. He talking his ass off. Turn around and sent one devil over there to start begging. She come over there to get the sign or whatever else she needed to go over there. Then the other one come over there to him, get a smoke. They smoking together. You know what I'm saying? Then they going back and forth. He running a whole operation. You understand? And they aggressive as hell out there begging. But none of them gets unalive though. Nobody gets out the car and choke them out talking about you're scaring me. You understand? But that's what they said about this brother on the train. And everybody sat and watched while this brother got unalive by this goddamn devil, man. Had his whole arm around this brother's neck until he breathed no more. What's his name? Eric Gardner. Eric Gardner got choked out. They claimed that he was trying to sell loose cigarettes. Loose cigarettes don't mean die.
Right.
They say he was breaking up a fight. Breaking up a fight don't mean die. You understand? If that's anything, that's a warning, man. Selling a loose cigarette or a fine. Give him a ticket for selling cigarettes. You understand? Give him a warning for breaking up a fight. But you immediately jump on the brother, immediately jump on his neck and choke him out. He's not even fighting you. As big as he is, you understand? He didn't even fight for his life, huh? And everybody around just sat there and watched this brother die.
That's right.
You know, at the hands of these goddamn devils, man. It has happened way too many times to where our people sit and watch our brothers and our sisters be harmed by these devils, man. And guess what? The reason black people are so excited about it is because guess what? They didn't had enough. And they finally stepped up and kicked in and defended, helped protect each other versus just standing there with a camera watching it. Instead, they was like, yeah, get him, y'all. Go help your brother. You understand?
Right.
The man started swimming. She said, what this sister say? Go on, baby, swim. You know what I'm saying? Get on over there and go help your brother. You understand? Help your brother. You know? And I honestly believe that is something that those men and women that work there, they put that together. They put that hat together. They put that signal together. We thought they had them in there. That means y'all come. You see this hat. You understand? You see the hat go up. Y'all better come help. You understand? And guess what? They stuck to the code, man. They stuck to the code. You understand? And guess what? We should be doing that all across the board.
Yes, sir.
Not so scared of these people to where you can't even defend us. You can't help a brother or sister, man. You just stand there and watch. We so goddamn scared of these folks, man. Like, come on. That's crazy. But the brother, like I said, he was just simply doing his job. You know, tell them they got to move their boat. The boat got to go. You're in the way. You know, that dock wasn't even for their boat. My Charlie, you was down there. Was that for their boat or was that for the Harriet Tubman? Is that what it's called, the Tubman, or just the Harriet? I think niggas called it the Tubman, didn't they?
Harriet Tubman.
Yeah, come on, sir. It's called the Harriet Tubman too.
Oh, it's called the Harriet Tubman. Absolutely. That was funny.
It's called the Harriet Tubman too, right? So you know, we got the whole camp like right in front of the boat, like right in front of the dock. Now, if you look at this dock, I saw that. It's not for regular boats to park there. It's specifically designed for this big boat to park there.
Right.
Specifically designed for it. That's what it's for. So for you to pull up your little rinky-dink boat, it look out of place.
Right.
It's not supposed to be there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mind you, this guy was doing his job, right? And he was telling them to move for 45 minutes to an hour.
Damn.
The brother was patient. You know what I'm saying? He was patient. And he finally had to say, hey, can y'all got to get up out of here. And then, white supremacists do what white supremacists do. They attack us, you know.
Absolutely. That's a shame. 45 minutes to an hour, somebody got to keep asking you to do something? What the fuck is wrong with you? You claim that you are civilized and black people are not. But why the hell don't you act like it then? Why don't you act like you civilized? You see, that's what I said in that room, Marshall. I said, why can't white people control themselves?
Right.
Because as I was speaking, guess what? I would have got attacked too. Had we been in person, you understand? Had we been face to face, it would have been the St. Louis Brawl then. You understand? The thing about the ISUPK, we ain't got to throw no hats or no crowns in there. We already down.
Right.
You understand? Captain the Cod, them lyrics on that song of his when he said me and my niggas argue about who gonna bite the bullet. We all ready. You understand? We are all ready. That's what we argued about. No, let me go. Let me go. No, you let me go. You stay back. You understand? I'm gonna go. You go. You understand? And we all going. You understand? We all going. So we don't have to worry about no throwing no hat, making no sign. We already, you understand, it's committed to this work. You understand? And the giving of our life, if that's what it may be. You understand? If it mean our life depend on it, guess what? So be it. You understand? And I ain't seen the coward that's still here yet. You understand? Men know that when you come here, you just might die. You understand? People try to assault the camps, threaten to kill us, and do all kinds of things. And guess what? It ain't stopped nan camp. It ain't stopped nan class. It ain't stopped none of that. You understand? We're going to keep going. The same way that them brothers did Abba Bivens. When the Muslims turned around and unalived that brother for him standing on the truth. You know what the men that follow him did? They said, fuck the Muslims. And they kept speaking. And they kept teaching. You understand? So guess what? We're going to do the same thing. Like I said, in here, that's already. You understand? We ain't got to make up no signal. You understand? I already know that my life depends on it. Okay? I already know that. And guess what? I don't give a damn about it. Like, you scared of dying? Look at what we done been through here, huh?
Look
at what we done been through. Look at what our ancestors have been. Go ahead, mighty man.
It's like, if I could, it's heavy what you're saying right there, because I'd rather die with my brothers serving the Lord, right? Instead of down in the world from a bad drug deal gone wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right,
For somebody come shoot me because I got the wrong color on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
somebody, you know, shoot me in my back because I'm laying on top of that woman. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather die in this truth with my brother serving the Most High. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right. Goddamn right. You understand? Absolutely. I would definitely rather die with my brothers being righteous, you understand, than being a sinner any day. Or being scared of some devils in a boat that's probably drunk and high off meth. You understand? Like I said, them brothers and them sisters even. You understand? Because when them white women started jumping in, them sisters showed no fear too. You understand?
That's right.
And that's the difference in, you know, a lot of our people, man, is that some are fearful and some are not. Some are good slaves and I also don't want no trouble. I also don't want no trouble. They still got that mentality out. They don't want no trouble. They don't want no smoke with the white man. What they do? Hands up, don't shoot. I also don't want no trouble. I also ain't do nothing. I also ain't say nothing. Be shivering and shaking and scared as hell to open their mouth against white people, man. You understand? Let alone give their life or defend themselves. You know, but when I see the men in the ISUPK start speaking and saying the things they said about the white man being the devil, I said, damn, there's actually some niggas that exist like this that's willing to say whatever and it be right. I said, whoa, wait a minute.
Right.
Hold up. And then to see them brothers and them sisters come together, you understand, down there in that Alabama incident, you know what I mean? Like, for instance, if our people had the right spirit, they was in the right spirit.
Right.
But if we was just all one, you understand, they wouldn't be trying that boat shit nowhere. You understand? They would be cautious, man. You understand? That grocery store incident where that devil carved killed niggas all on his gun that he used to go in that grocery store to unalive those people. You understand? Those innocent brothers and sisters that did no matter of fact, one of the brothers that Captain Azania had interviewed one of the brothers that spoke to him the day before he committed this crime. And he offered this devil, he thought he was homeless, man. He thought he was homeless, and he offered him his food stamp card. He said, man, look, you can go in there and buy you whatever you need, man, if you need some food. This is the brother.
Right.
That's the spirit of the brother. The whole time, the devil looking at him like, I hope you be in here tomorrow when I do this.
Right.
You one of the ones I'm going to turn around and blast. That here he is trying to feed a murderer. You understand? Like, that's the difference. The scripture says that we two manner of people, man. Two totally different manner of people.
Yeah, right.
You understand? Here this brother, he ain't got much himself, but saw this damn white man. That's one thing that we need to stop. Instead of looking at them and having such compassion in our heart, look at another brother or another sister and look at them with kindness and some love and some compassion in your damn heart for them.
That's right.
And ask a sister, damn, sis, you all right? Do you need some food? You need my food stamp card? Come on, let's go to this grocery store. Find another brother, because I'm sure there's a bunch of them. You understand? I'm sure there's a bunch of them to where you could say, you know what? Damn, sis, come on, bro. Y'all hungry, man? You know, cook something and take it out there to them and hand it to them since you think they're so hungry. You understand? Let's do that for each other. You know, instead of looking at you know what I'm saying, at them with great compassion and love and some of everything else nice and sweet and kindness and everything. Instead of looking at them like that, let's look at each other like that. You understand? Let's see what we can do for each other instead of them. They got a lot of people that take care of them.
Damn right.
They got a whole lot of people that can take care of them. A lot of them is just out because they choose to be out there like that.
Yep.
A lot of them are just meth heads. They choose the drugs over their family. They be having family, right? They live in some of the best neighborhoods out. They get some of the best treatment. When they are on drugs, oh my God, they get good treatment. You can look you can look this up. A commercial. This tripped me out when I first saw this. It's a commercial called Malibu Resorts. I remember when that commercial first came out. As I'm watching the TV, I'm seeing them skiing. You know, white folks they love skiing. I'm seeing them jogging. You know how they be walking fast and shit, switching and all they LGBT walk. You know what I'm saying? They walking and jogging, going fast and running and you understand, playing tennis and golf. They got it going on.
Hot tubs.
Jacuzzis and all that. You hear me? and I'm thinking, when it said Malibu Resorts, I'm thinking this is a nice place to go and vacation and a couple or a family go and enjoy themselves. And this was a rehab for white people.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, black people, you have to qualify for the rehab. I thought the qualification was to be on drugs. Ain't that the goddamn qualification, to be on the drug and want to get off?
Salaki.
Go ahead,
you gonna get, and then up in there you ain't gonna get nothing but 2 hots in the cot. The breakfast gonna be cold.
Man.
And you gonna be in classes all day. You know what I'm saying? Telling stories about what you did when you was on the drugs. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
And then you got to keep confessing to be a damn addict.
Yeah.
You can't just say, I'm free and clear from this shit. I don't do drugs no more. Yeah. You got to keep on calling yourself an addict. You know why it's like that? It's set up to where you keep coming back to the drugs. Not to the rehab. But to the drugs. That is designed to never help our people get off drugs.
Yep.
You want to get off drugs and be successful at it and in life, then you come to us. We'll help you get off that goddamn crack.
Damn right.
Crack is whack. That's one thing that I agree with Whitney Houston on. You understand? Crack is sure enough whack. And weed and pills and fentanyl and date rape and whatever else the hell you out there doing to people. Whatever else you out there selling. You understand? Mollies and jollies, whatever the hell, all of that. You understand? We should not be doing no drugs at all. Okay? So, like I said, if we turned around and came together, we could be great.
Yeah, right.
We could be awesome. That's the point I was making with that. You understand? Not saying that the brothers and sisters did nothing wrong down there. And not saying that they was in the wrong spirit because they were. But if they turn around and we all come together in here, you understand, under our God and under our King, then man, we would be untouchable. Same way they couldn't touch that brother. Even though he was 65, he was still handling himself.
Kind of.
You understand? I don't know why they think, just because you old, you know what I'm saying, that saying you ain't got nothing in you. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. This is the tribe of Judah we talking about here. You understand? This is the tribe of Issachar we talking about here. Come on with it. What'd you say,
I said Salaki and them niggas, tribe of Judah, and them niggas don't be playing.
Man, you heard me? I'm telling you. We are the 12 tribes of Israel, man. It's time for us to get that warrior spirit back. You understand? No more wimp. It's time to be a goddamn warrior, man. Because as you can see, Alabama don't show the first time of us being under attack. We've been under attack since we've been here. We bring out all of the articles and every incident. We speak out against it. We go to the scene. We do all of that. You understand? It's been happening since forever, since we've been here. So this ain't nothing new. What was new is that those brothers and those sisters all stood together. You understand? And give me that scripture you hold for me, Amon.
Come to kind, sir. 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 14. But and if ye suffer for righteousness' sake, happy are ye.
Happy are ye. You brothers and you sisters that's down there that was in that Alabama brawl and they turned around, where my hat? They went to that, you understand? Went to that call and helped defend that brother. What it say again up? For ye that suffer for righteousness' sake.
Happy are ye.
Happy are ye. You brothers and you sisters should be happy, man. You understand? Because guess what? That's one brother that did not turn around. They had to plan his funeral, man. You understand?
Right.
They did not have to plan this brother's funeral, all because an angry white mob attacked him. He got attacked, and other brothers and sisters came to his defense. And you know what they would have been saying about white people if they would have did it? They would have had them all on the news. They would have got everybody's name. They would have had a special reward, and they would have been calling them heroes.
Right.
You understand? They would have been on the news right now, over and over and over again, as being heroes. It would have been the Alabama heroes. Matter of fact, we're going to call them the Alabama heroes, the Negroes. You understand?
Right.
They are Alabama's heroes. You understand? Those brothers and those sisters are the Alabama Brawl's heroes. You understand? Since the news ain't going to say it, since they ain't going to talk about it, we going to talk about it. You understand? And that was excellent. But like I said, for brothers and sisters to have no fear, especially when you're doing what's right. Come on with it, Abon.
Captain Khan. Happy are ye, and be not afraid of their terror.
Be not afraid of their terror. You understand? What the hell are you scared of? You have the right to defend yourself, and you can defend your brother or your sister that may be in harm as well.
Right.
You can help and defend your brother and sister that may be in harm as well. And guess what? Even if you have to suffer the consequences, so be it. You're doing the right thing by helping defend someone, a brother that was outnumbered, man. You understand? First off, the man was doing his job. My Shala just said he was waiting for 45 minutes to an hour for them to move, asking them to move repeatedly.
Right.
Then, after all of that time, you assault him. You attack him because he's telling you that you have to move.
Right.
And you're not even supposed to be there. Number one. You're not even supposed to be there. You understand? So happy should all of those brothers and those sisters be. You understand? The old man, for him holding it down, he wasn't no coward either. You understand? A lot of you Christians, man, a lot of you black people are cowards because of Christianity. Christianity makes you cowards, man. To where when you see something that's right, you still say it's wrong. You still say it's wrong. You said it was wrong for those brothers to help him, for those sisters to help him, when it wasn't. Like I said, let it have been the other way around. Let it have been the white man against anybody. They would have been heroes.
That's right.
They would have been heroic, and they would have displayed great courage that day. And nobody would have had nothing negative to say about it. Let a white man hit a black woman. Let him hit Shaquita across the top of her weave with that chair. You know what they would have said? She deserved it.
Captain Khan.
Did you see what she was doing? She jumped into the fight. She left him with no choice but to grab whatever he could and defend himself. That's what they would have been saying about the white man.
Right.
You understand? Let the white man had got that chair and hit Shantae across the head with it, they would have had nothing to say. Nobody would have had nothing to say. No black Christian would have said nothing at all.
That's right.
But because you are a Christian, you are a coward. You are a coward. You have no courage at all. You don't believe in Jesus. You understand? The disciples was all about protecting their brothers. You understand? You see that with Peter. It was Peter, right? They cut the ear off. You understand? When they came and tried to, when the Roman soldiers came and tried to haul Christ off to jail, what did Peter do? You understand? He defended his brother and cut his goddamn ear off. You understand? Those brothers and sisters that was down there in that Alabama Brawl, they had that same spirit on them. You understand? The same way Moses. Now, I ain't telling you to go kill, don't go unalive nobody. Now,
right.
You understand? Don't say that. Say, well, Cap said the right spirit was Moses went and unalive the Egyptian, so I unalive an American for my brother. Yeah, don't gotta do that. You understand? Now, if you defend yourself and that just be the case, then so be it. It is what it is. You understand? If you get attacked and you got to handle your business, and the person that attacked you loses his life, so be it.
Right.
You understand? White people need to stop attacking black people. And guess what? You won't have the Alabama Brawl incident. Learn to control your white self.
Right.
You understand? But because of white supremacy, you can't. You can't control yourself. You understand? You turned around and saw this nigga. That's what they saw. They saw a nigga trying to tell them what to do with their boat. They said, no, this nigga. Who does this nigger think he's talking to? That's what they said. And you know what? And they went into, one second word, they went into full white supremacist mode. And they was gonna show that nigga what time it was. But they just didn't didn't understand that the clock had been turned back on their bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Come on with it, Tazar.
Come on, Cap. If I could, I was gonna say the same thing you said, but let me add a little bit more to it.
Come on with it.
And then these white people that be doing all this shit, they be 5'4", 5'6", they be little and skinny, and we just be so afraid of these people, man.
Yeah.
And the bravery of these white folks, man, the bravery of them to commit these acts against our brothers, man. Mm-hmm. The bravery of them, because they know simply this is their world, their country.
Mm-hmm.
I hear it.
Come on, give me that Obadiah, that pride deceived you. And then I'm gonna have you go to Ezekiel real quick. Since our lovers hate is not blood. Yeah, give me that real quick. Show you what this is. The white man, he don't have a tall or a short problem. Which what you said is correct. You understand? It don't matter what size they be. You understand? They could be 3 feet tall, and they'll still think they bigger and badder than you. You understand? And there is a special something that the white man has. You understand? And it ain't height. It's this right here. Read the scripture for me.
Ezekiel?
No, give me the one in Obadiah about the pride deceiving thee.
Obadiah 1.
Should be the first couple of scriptures.
I think it's 3.
Yeah, it's in the Come on with it. Read 1. Read 1 and then skip down to the pride.
Give me 1 second.
I got it, Cap.
Come on with it.
The book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus said the Lord God concerning Edom.
Okay, Edom is the so-called white man. You understand? This is our oppressors. Okay, and this is that vision right here concerning Edom, concerning white people. All right, now skip down to the one I want.
Come, Cap. Verse 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee.
The pride of thine heart hath deceived them. You understand? They are such prideful bastards, man. So it's like who is going to do anything to us? You understand? That's what they say. Who's gonna a nigger gonna say something to me?
Right.
A nigger gonna do something to me? Well, guess what? Most niggas ain't thinking about you. You understand? We don't think about you people all day and all night. You understand?
Yeah.
That's not what we think about. You understand? We don't give a damn about you. You care more about us than we do about you. Why? Because that hatred that you have for us runs so deep. You understand? Like, people really believe that it ended when Jacob and Esau turned around when Esau had changed his mind about putting Jacob to death, right? And he turned around and went and saw his brother Jacob. You understand? Esau's so-called the progenitor of the so-called white race, and Jacob is the progenitor of the Israelites, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And he turned around and went and sought Jacob, and instead of him unaliving him like what he planned, he said, "You know what? Forget it." You understand? He took show you how much of a coward this bastard is. How many men did he take out there with him? 300. He took 300 men out there to unalive one. You understand? One brother. That's what he did. He took 300 men with him to go unalive one brother. Ain't that how the police pulled up? Ain't that what they did to Rodney King? Wasn't it like 40 cops? It was about 40 cops in on that situation with that brother. You understand? It's always a whole...
Everybody got a lick in.
Everybody got a lick in on their brother. And you know what was so sad? To see that brother turn around after they beat the snot out of him, almost unalived him. You understand? He turned around and say, "Can we all just get along?" Like, that's what Christianity, that's what the white man and all of his terror has done to black people. It has beaten the crap out of us to the point to where we have no more fight. You understand? We have no more fight.
Right.
What Rodney King should have been saying was, fuck all these cops and lock all of them ass up for what they did to me. Matter of fact, I would have even took and said, okay, when I heal up, I want all these cops, we're going to form a line, and you're going to let one-on-one come up and I'll whoop all of them ass. I want to hear Rodney say something like that. You understand? Because you know he could have did it. You understand? You know he could have whooped the shit out of all them cops because they're cowards, man. You understand? And they turned around and beat that brother the way that they did for no apparent reason. You understand? I don't care what the claim is. Being on a drug does not mean beat the hell out of and try to kill. And try to unalive. It doesn't mean that. Being on drugs means treatment. That's what that means. Drugs, treatment. I sound like Denzel on what's that movie? Q. What he said? Sick, help. Sick, help. You understand? Drugs, treatment. Drugs, treatment. You understand? That's what that means, man. Not try to unalive the brother. But like I said, but we got so many incidents like that, man, to where the black man's courage has just been taken right out of him. You understand? Black men have been beaten down to powder, man. You understand? To where we are terrified when it come to them. Like I said, that brother Rodney King said, "Can we all just get along?" I don't want to get along with them. I don't want to get along. I want to be left alone by them. Now that you can turn around and say that. You understand? I want for those people to leave my people alone. You understand? Then I'll be happy. I'll be satisfied with that. But as far as that go, trying to get along with, you can't. You can't get along with them, man. It's just not going to happen. And what we should do, we should stop even thinking on it and even praying to it. The Lord said in the Bible, it said, "How can thou make that straight which God done made crooked?" Can't you see that these people are just crooked naturally? Like nothing that they do is like honest. Like they always talk about an honest day's work. When they take smoke breaks all goddamn day. The whole shift, they smoking. They ain't even earned the honest day's pay. You understand? You need to deduct 15 smoke breaks out of that. And you know they be 20 and 30 minutes long. And you know what happens? Nobody says anything to them. Nobody fires them. But let a brother turn around or a sister be standing there for 2 seconds. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing? On a contract of mine, I got the two bosses, right? The head boss, the supervisor, right? The manager and the supervisor would turn around and they would sit. Every time I come in there to do my thing, they would be watching the cameras out. There's no lie. They sit and had a big, gigantic TV, and they had every brother station, the whole little warehouse of bays. They had all the brother stations, had cameras on it to make sure they working. And I would always sit there and watch them while they watching the cameras. And this one particular time when the winter hit, this was about what was it, about 2-3 years ago, I think, when it got real colder, extremely cold, right? Mind you, ain't no heat, ain't no air in this warehouse, none whatsoever. The brothers started bringing fans in when it got hot. They told them, don't bring no fans in here no more. When it got cold, brothers started bringing heaters in there. They told them brothers, don't bring no heaters in here. How the hell do you expect them to work and get your job done and they don't have the proper conditions? They freezing. Then they turned around and told them, they said, whoever we catch in the break room, taking a break and it ain't your break, you're fired. That's what they said. The brother that had been working there 12 plus years. He'd been at that company for 12 plus years. He turned around and he could not take it. His hands was cold. His feet was cold. He was freezing. The brother was dying out there. You understand? And he turned around and the devil come in the break room. He said, what the hell are you doing here? He said, man, look, I'm trying to get my hand. He in front of the heater. Right? In front of the heater. Like this, trying to warm up, trying to get his feet hot, trying to get his hands hot. He can't work like that. He said, what the hell are you doing here? He said, I'm trying to warm up, man. I'm freezing out there. He said, well, you know what? He said, go get your ass warm at home. Get your shit and get out of here. You're done. You're fired. That's what he told him. That's what he told him, bro. You understand? Now, do our oppressors have to worry about that? When they take smoke break after smoke break after smoke break after smoke break and don't do no work? Nah. You understand?
Right.
They're enjoying their smoke break. But here this brother couldn't even try to warm up so he can complete your work. And he got fired. Been there for 12 years and got fired. You understand? Go ahead, Mighty Man. Come on with it.
Hey, brother, didn't even sound like he was taking a break. It just sounded like he was just trying to warm up.
That's exactly what he was trying to do.
Water,
that's it, yeah. Yeah, the brother, he wasn't, yeah.
Folks,
come on with it.
They not only take long-ass cigarette breaks, but when they on the job, they come back from their break, they talking for hours.
Always talking. Always talking, And you're right, the brother, he wasn't taking no break. He wasn't sitting back relaxing. He was in front of the heater, man, freezing. And then you prevent them from bringing their own heat. That might help a little bit. You know what I'm saying? To where they could be at their station, warm their hands up and put their toes in front of the goddamn heater for a second and then start working a little more. But they told them don't bring no heaters in the jail. And they didn't even supply them with no heat. How can you turn around and expect them to work? You understand? And you ain't giving them the proper conditions, man. And it's ridiculous. But like I said, that's how they do our people. But when it come to them, like you said, Tazan, they don't do no work even when they work it, even when it ain't break. They steady sitting there talking. You understand? They talking. I give you another one. It was another incident that happened on the con. We're going to get up out of it. We're going to pass the time. We're going to read the scripture. I'm going to explain this last little story, and then we're going to get out of here. And then if anybody want to add anything, you can. There was another one where it was a devil, old hillbilly, you understand, come in. It's on another one of my contracts. He come in. The brother sitting there working. He at his station. You understand? And mind you, they got cameras. They got cameras at these stations too. They got cameras. They see the brother sitting there working, minding his business. Big old devil come out of nowhere, smack the brother coffee off the table, and ask him what the fuck was he gonna do about it. Yeah. Now, the brother turns around and goes off. You understand? Now it's about to be a fight, okay? Because the brother, he's being assaulted and attacked. He's been threatened. You understand? That's a threat. You cannot do that to nobody. You understand? Number one, you got to keep your hands to yourself and offer other people's things. Right. You can't touch this man coffee, knock it off the table, and then ask him what the fuck he gonna do about it. That's a threat. You're threatening this brother. So now he goes into self-defense mode. He goes into defending himself, right? And so he feels like he's being attacked, and he was about to get attacked. The devil came and smacked the car. He was gonna try to smack the brother next. He turned around. And now everybody in the office heard a commotion. Everybody in the office is coming out. And guess what they're doing? Of course, everybody's white. And everybody swarm, guess who? The brother. The brother. They turn around and swarm the brother. You understand? As if he's wrong. What are you doing? What is going on? What is happening here? Why are you talking to him like that? They going off on the brother, right? The brother turned around and said, man, I'll fuck all you crackers up in here. That we told him. You understand? Because they came out and they rushed him. You understand? And they immediately made him guilty. They made him the damn perpetrator. You understand? When he was standing there, well, you got it on camera. All you got to do is remove the devil, get the brother to the side, and then you can go watch the camera and see what happened. You understand? And you will see on the camera. But who did they come attack? Who did they come jump on sides with? That white boy. And they thought the white boy was being threatened. And you know what happened? Those Christians on their job, them black Christians on their job, you know who they sided with too, don't you? Okay. You know they sided with the damn white boy. And then they started bringing up the damn brother's past, talking about he was on house arrest, got out of jail, and this and that. I told him, I went in on one of them. I said, man, what the fuck do that have to do with anything? When the brother was working, minding his business, and this devil came and did that to him. Why are you talking about him at all? He didn't bother nobody. He didn't do anything wrong. He didn't smack the white boy coffee off the table. He didn't ask the white boy what the fuck you gonna do. The white boy did it to him. And that's why, man, I thank God that, you know, these Christians are going to be totally removed in just a second.
That's right.
And then Commander Junior Hunter can take total control of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians and bring some real judgment to this place. You understand? To where somebody with some sense needs to be able to judge right and wrong in our situations. You understand? And the things that happen to us. Even if it's personal against another brother or another sister. You understand? We need somebody righteous and with some goddamn sense. And that man is Commander Junior Hunter. You understand? And the other generals. Because they know true right from wrong.
That's right.
You understand? They know how to judge a doggone situation, man. You understand? But this brother here, and he's a Christian pastor as well. And he did the same thing that the people, the brothers and sisters, Christian brothers and sisters, been talking about the Alabama brawl. They made them guilty. They said for some odd reason the black people was wrong. And that's what this brother did. You understand? And he found out just how wrong he was too when they fired his black ass. Right. They ended up firing their favorite Christian. You understand? They fired their favorite Christian, man, their favorite slave. They got rid of him. They showed him, you a nigga just like the rest of them. And they fired their favorite slave, boy, and he was hurt. He was hurt. Damn, he was crying in the car. Yeah. I'm telling you, he cried in the car. I talked to him right when they fired him. And he was crying in the car, brother. I know he was. You understand? But yeah, man, that's what happens in this place. We just automatically wrong for everything, even when we don't do nothing. You understand? Right. Even when we innocent, we wrong. Michael Brown got unalived here in St. Louis, and you know who became the person that was wrong? Michael Brown. Right. All kinds of, and you already knew that they went to work real quick and got them videos of the Arabs. Now the Arabs wasn't wrong. They claiming that they seeing Michael Brown do a drug deal. The Arabs is giving him the drugs. You see the Arabs, if you claim it was drugs, you see the Arabs give him a bag. And if you claim it was drugs, why didn't you go after the Arabs? Why is that store still open and still owned by those same people? Why didn't you raid that since you said it was drugs that Michael Brown was dealing in? Since it was drugs, why didn't you go raid the Arabs who actually had the drugs? Because, you know, they do that at all of these stores. They find some low brother that needs some money, and they have them outside the front of their store selling their drugs, man. But what I'm telling you to do is, you brothers that need some work and some money, you come and join the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Don't sell no drugs to your people. For nobody. For yourself or no Arabs. You understand? For none of these people. You come and join us, and we can stand against this oppression.
That's right.
We can fight this oppression. Versus, you know what I'm saying, helping contribute to it. You understand? So, like I said, man, the white man is the devil. These heathens they right in line, right along with him. You understand? They right behind the white man in the things that he do. And this is why we all need to turn around and come together. Every black, every Hispanic, and every Native Indian needs to come together. I'm throwing the hat up right now. I need all my brothers out there in the world to come on through. You understand? Throw them hats up. Somebody give me a hat. Mm-hmm. You understand? Look, we ain't got nothing but crowns in this piece. You understand? Right. We ain't got nothing but crowns going on. And I definitely ain't throwing this thing nowhere. You understand me?
Right.
Straight up. But like I said, let's throw the hat up. Okay, get the hat signal going on for all the brothers and sisters to come together right now. Even though ain't nothing happening at this very moment. You understand? Even though we all right here, we stay all right. We ain't tripping off that about it.
Right.
I know we ain't tripping off that. You understand? But at this moment, while we're all right, let's come together right now. You understand? Let's come together right now. And let's fight this oppression. Go ahead, read that scripture real quick.
Kind, sir. Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 5.
Start at verse 1.
Verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it.
Mount Seir is where our oppressors, the so-called white man, once dwelled. Where he used to live at. Right? And the Lord is saying, prophesy against Mount Seir, not because of it being a mountain, but because of the people who live on the mountain. Go ahead, keep going.
And say unto it, Thus saith the Lord God, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee.
He's the what?
I am against thee.
The Lord said he's against Edom. That's who used to live here. Right? Their biblical name, they call themselves white people. You understand? And they call us black people and African Americans and all these names they call us now. But biblically, the so-called white man, he's either Edomite or Idumean, or you can call them Esau. You understand? That's who they are. You understand? And Esau, Idumea, or the Edomites lived in Mount Seir, and the Lord is against white people. It's right here in the Bible. Go ahead.
And I will stretch out my hand against thee.
And the Lord is going to stretch out his hand against white people. Keep going.
And I will make thee most desolate.
He's going to make them desolate. You understand? The Lord is going. He got something in store for our oppressors, for the things that they've done against his chosen people. Not just because they white and they smell like puppies. You understand? And they look like Miss Piggy, and they love beer and meth. You understand? And prostitutes. Not because of that. Because of the crimes that they have committed against his chosen people. It's in the Bible. All of the crimes that they have committed and continue to commit against. Let's not leave that out. They continue to commit these crimes against black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people. The Lord is going to stretch forth that hand. Keep going.
And thou shalt know that I am the Lord.
You're going to know that you are not God, Mr. White Man. You think you are. They got all kinds of books, doctor books, playing God, and I think I'm God, and you got so many white people that's claiming they was Jesus Christ and all that kind of stuff, Bruce Almighty, all kind of nonsense. You might think you God, but you not. You understand? And I see why you believe you are, but you're not. Keep going.
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel.
They have had a perpetual hatred, a continual hatred, and has shed the blood of the children of Israel. To this day, they haven't stopped. They have not stopped. They have not stopped oppressing black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people. That's the children of Israel. That's their perpetual hatred. That's their continual hatred. And they continue to shed our blood. There was someone else, an unarmed brother that they just shot. And I couldn't find the doggone story. I got it though. I'm gonna find it. We're gonna put it out on the next one. But that just happened either today or within a few days. And they continue to do this. It's not like they've stopped. And guess what? They're so bloodthirsty, they're not going to stop. And guess whose blood that they aim to drink, that they just got to drink? And it's you black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. That's more reason for you to come together. See all the things that's out here happening to us. We should be running to one another. Like that goddamn hat. Like they ran and swam to that damn hat. You understand? We should be doing it now. You understand? Because they're giving us every reason. Are they not, about?
Kind of, sir.
Are they not giving us every doggone reason to come together? And it's what the Lord said do in the Bible. We should be doing it.
Yeah, right, Cap.
Not just in Alabama on that goddamn boat, but everywhere. Keep reading. Read a little more.
Kind of, sir. And has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end.
So what they did was, when we turned around and served our punishment, right, up under them, what they were supposed to do was let us go. They weren't supposed to do all of that raping and beating and lynching and selling our kids, doing all that nonsense. They wasn't supposed to do all that. You understand? We were supposed to serve them, and then once we served our time, once the Lord said that was enough, they were supposed to let us go. But when our calamity had an end, when our iniquity had an end, when it was over, now we were supposed to go back to serving the Lord. We had served our punishment. Now we're supposed to go back and serve our God. They won't let us do it. They won't let us do it. To this day, they won't let us do it. They keep trying to shovel Christianity down our throat so we can serve them.
Right.
That's what they want us to do. They want us to continue to serve them. They don't want us to serve our God. Why? Because guess what? Look at them. They're rich. They're rich because of it. You understand? What they know is that you black, Hispanic, and Native Indians out there don't know is that when you disobey God, when you break his laws, God is against you. And they know, guess what? You're going to fall under their hands. But the Lord is saying, one day that's going to stop too. You understand? One day Israel is going to stop being disobedient to God, and that day is happening now. Since 1969, you can learn how to serve the Lord. You ain't got to be weak about it. You ain't got to talk about we all fall short. Ain't that what they say in the Christian church? We all sinners. You all, man, I ain't heard now since I've been in the ISUPK. Almost 10 years, and I can't wait until it's 10 more. And then 10 more after that, and 10 more until I get put in the dirt. You understand? I have not once heard anything magical talking about we all sinners. We are work in progress. You know what we do? We put the work in progress.
That's right.
That's what we do. We work the change in here. Not make excuses. You understand? Brothers and sisters have done a lot of things in the world. And you come in here and you change it, man. And you fight, and guess what? We'll fight right along with you. You understand? So that you can change. We don't look down on brothers, on a brother and sister. I remember some brothers and sisters telling their stories, talking about how they used to come to class high until finally they kept hearing it enough, and they said, wait a minute, I think I should put this weed down.
Right.
You understand? I think I should put these cigs down. I think I should stop being an alcoholic and just, take a sip every now and again if you can control it. If not, don't drink at all. But guess what? You come in here and whatever. If it was whores, but that your problem was, you can come here and guess what? We got the fix for brothers that used to love whores too. I remember one of the brothers in the school had told me, he said, we was talking about a woman and she was a lesbian and she looked so good to this brother. Ooh wee. This brother said, Cap, that's right up my alley right there. You understand? He said, that's right up my alley right there. And I said, for what? Well, she's a lesbian, brother. If that woman's gonna be with you, she gonna be with you and you only. And of course, he was a young man when he came in and he said this. You understand? He's an officer now. But he learned immediately that we don't deal with whores. A lesbian is a whore. And we ain't dealing with that. You understand? You don't want your woman going to go munch on nobody's carpet and then come to you.
Right.
If that's your woman, she's supposed to deal with you and you only. You understand? Nobody should be getting that at all. You know what I'm saying? Male or female. But guess what? We worked with that brother until he finally got that out of his mind. You understand? Coming out of the world, you may have been doing whatever the hell you was doing. But you come here, like I said, ain't no excuses in here. That is a slogan. Matter of fact, I'm putting that on the wall next.
Kind.
You understand? The home of the truth, defenders of the faith, and no excuses. You understand? That's going up on the wall next. Because ain't no excuses up in here. We do what needs to be done. And serving the Most High, keeping His laws, statutes, and commandments is what must be done. Loving your brothers and your sisters as your goddamn self must be done. It's that time for it, man. It's past that time. We passed that time. To where now it's time for us to actually do it. All this unity talk, unity camps and shit. You got niggas out here got unity camp. Why we just can't be one? Why we gotta have a camp? You got a camp, you got a camp, all these goddamn camps, and then y'all come and talk about something you unified when you're still separate. I don't understand that. How the hell are you unified just for an hour or two, and then after that you go back to your separate beliefs? Like that is so stupid. And they don't even understand that that's Christianity as well. You understand? We need to be together as one. And we are one in the ISUPK.
That's right.
We're all one in here. You understand? We are all one in here. And we all teach the same thing. And we walk it like we talk it in here. You understand? So give me a little more on that, Abba.
Verse 6. Therefore, as I live, said the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
That's enough. You understand? The Lord says, since you don't hate blood, I'm going to prepare you for blood. You understand? Ain't that what the Bible say? That you reap what you sow? Did you honestly believe that you were just going to reap, you know what I'm saying, sow all this havoc on blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, and the Lord sit back and do nothing about it? Are you crazy? You understand? We are God's chosen people. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the apple of God's eye. You understand? I know you think it might be Bruce Willis or somebody, you know what I'm saying? You might think it's Brad Pitt or somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You might think, look, you might think Christina Aguilera and Britney Spears is and what's that other Miley Cyrus and all that. I know you thought that was
Swift.
Taylor Swift. That's the one right there. Taylor Swift. You might think that Taylor Swift is the apple of God's eye, but they ain't. You understand? The apple that's in God's eye is you Negroes, you Hispanics, and you Native Indians, man. The ones that the world hate. You understand? And guess what? They got a good goddamn reason to hate on us. Because we are His chosen. They didn't get chosen. You understand? They didn't get chosen. You know what? They mad because you did. You understand? And you know what we should do? We should take back our culture As you can see, we're doing it in the ISUPK. We're taking back the culture that the Lord gave us, man. And we rocking with it. You understand? No matter what. And you know what? You other blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians that's out there, I know y'all like it. Y'all see it. Y'all see these strong brothers in here. You understand? You see courage. You see strength. You understand? But you scared yourself. You ain't got to be scared. You can come join. The scripture said, let the weak say, I'm strong.
That's right.
You can come in here just as weak as you can, brother. And guess what? You can get some strength. You can actually get some strength and come in here and get down with your brothers and your sisters, man. And we can take the cake. You understand? And with that, I'm going to get off of it. Anybody got anything they want to add? You want to add something?
Sir.
Y'all want to add something to Zion? Maisha?
Yeah, if I could, man.
Come on with it.
I just like to give big ups to my brothers, man, that's on the panel, man. Bond, what's happening, Bond?
Nothing much out of wine.
They're right.
All right.
They're right.
Y'all and big ups to Captain the Dog.
The water warrior. Damn right. The water to my brothers that's down, you understand, that be holding it down with me. Officer Aban Azar in the building. You understand? Officer Tazan be in the building down there running Iowa.
Damn
right. You understand?
Damn right.
Officer Maisha Allah, you understand, they got their food program cracking down there in Atlanta.
Ooh-wee.
That's down there making Atlanta straight again.
Boy,
that brother got a task on his hands down there. He's making Atlanta straight again. You hear me? Good night.
Yeah, right.
You understand? So, like I said, the brothers, you damn right. All the brothers, big up to you, man, for all the work that y'all putting in. You understand? Because as you can see, no one else has the balls to do it. You understand? The Christian church, they got all the money to do it. They got the buildings to do it, but they ain't got no balls. You understand?
Good point, Cap. Good point.
The Muslims, they got the money to do it. I just spoke with a sister just recently, just a couple of weeks ago, that the branch that she was under here in St. Louis had advised her to join Scientology. You understand? Just straight up. To go and pay for some type of class. It was $200, $300, or $400, whatever it was, to go and join this class and join their religion and do whatever the hell. I said, damn, the Church of Scientology? They want you to go join them? That's what she said. You know? And her, she said her and her husband, they didn't join. You understand? But she do know a couple of people that paid that $400 for that class. You know? And it's all a money thing, man. Those Muslims, they got the money. They got the Muslims. I mean, they got the money. They got the mosques. You understand? They got the buildings. They got all that. But guess what? They ain't got no balls either. The niggas ain't got no beards. You understand? So you know they ain't got no balls. Black man, they ain't even got the balls to wear a beard. They shave. They ain't even following the real Muslims. The real Muslims got beards on their face.
Kind.
The Sunni and the Shia got beards on their face, but they cut theirs off. You understand? So, like I said, all of these other institutions, man, they got the money, they got the means, they got the transportation, they got buses. You understand? They got all kinds of things, but they don't have no balls. You brothers in the ISUPK got balls. You understand? You got balls, man. You understand? You brothers are strong. You understand? And you will stand against anything. I ain't met a coward yet that's still in here. My brothers ain't no cowards. You understand? They ain't no cowards. All right? And guess what? It's going to take a man who's not a coward to get this done.
Damn right.
You see, cowards, they go to the Christian church and bam tamarines and direct choirs and sing songs all goddamn day. The whole time they there, they talking about a damn song. They ready to sing. When they get up there and start preaching, they start talking about how they ready to start dancing and singing for Jesus. You understand? Jesus don't want to see no nigga twerk. Fuck wrong with you? You understand? Like, that's crazy. What Christ want to see is he want to see niggas come together and start obeying the Most High's laws. You understand? And do more of what those brothers and those sisters did down there in Alabama. Don't take your phone out, pull your goddamn hands out when you see your brother or your sister being attacked. Fuck that phone, man.
Sir.
Go and help your brother, especially when it's these goddamn terrorists of ours. You understand? The white man that has been oppressing us since forever. You go put your phone up. You understand? And pull your hands out and go and help defend another brother or sister. Just stand there and watch and record. Like I said, I hated seeing that, man. Even hearing these incidents where nobody does anything. George Floyd, everybody just stood there and watched. They stood there and watched and recorded, man. Black man, you got to stop being a coward. You got to get your strength back, brother. Your people need it. You understand? Your people need it. And with that, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Mike Shaw, you got something you want to drop, brother? Tell them about
heavy show. That was a heavy show, sir. The water for that. A lot of great information, sir. The water for that heavy show.
Damn right. And tell them about your food program you got going down there, too. Because I see it's getting bigger and bigger down there. Tell them about that, too. So the people in Atlanta know where to come get their food from. Come on, go ahead.
Yeah, come, sir. We got a Atlanta food program. You know, it's moving along here lately. It's moving along really good. We're getting a lot of food. You know, blacks, Hispanics, and Native people. If you need something to eat, you know, stop by Atlanta, and we're in Decatur at 5333 Glenwood Road. Man, we here for our people. Come get you some food if you're hungry, if you're in need. We here for our people. Back to school, we doing back to school supplies and everything like that. So if y'all need anything, if you black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, man, come see us. Atlanta, we in Decatur. We here for y'all. Go on, sir.
Damn right, brother. You understand? And look, we've been doing food drives everywhere. You understand? We had one big one in Chicago yesterday. Food and clothes and backpacks and school supplies. We had one here in St. Louis Friday. You understand? They took damn near all them clothes and them shoes out. You should have seen it. They pulling the clothes. They're like, these brand new. They got tags on them. You understand? And they turned around and took. We barely brought anything back. You understand? And we're gonna do it again in Kansas City. Let me get when the Kansas City event is. Let me say this real quick and then we out.
So like my cousin, I see I had a grill going and everything.
Yeah. We had the dogs smoking. You know what I'm saying? And of course they was lawful. No pork, pork on that fork nowhere. You understand?
No beef.
Yeah. People they ate clean. You understand? Mm-hmm. They ate clean, and man, they appreciate it. You could tell. You understand? Right. Let me see. Let me get the Kansas City food drive. Let me get it. One second. Get y'all out of here. I know I'll be holding y'all hostage sometimes, but y'all be rocking with me through water. I appreciate it. Okay. In Kansas City, Missouri, down on September the 30th this year at 3050 Prospect in Kansas City, Missouri, 64127 from 12 to 4 p.m. It's going to be another food and clothes drive. We're going to have a bunch of food, bunch of clothes to give away to the people down there in Kansas City as well. You understand? So make sure whatever city you're in, you can look up the ISUPK, you type in your city, and guess what? We're there. And if you need anything, you need some food and clothes, you understand? You want to learn the truth, get in class. You understand? If you're tired of being oppressed, get in class. You understand? If you need some help, whatever kind of help you need, whether it be with drugs or whatever, get in class. And with that, shalom, Israel, we gone. All right, mighty man, shalom, yo, shpatah.
Oh, shit. I feel it.
Yeah, I know I done held you out.
Yeah, my kids waiting on. I forgot to get them a little